Hello, what's happening, everybody? This is DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay, and I'm coming at you again with another video. But this time it'll be from a different installment, and it's called Father Lessons. You know what I mean? And basically, what that means is that it's Father Lessons for fatherless sons. See, me and myself, I was born obviously with a mother and a father. You know what I mean? But my mother and my father were never together in my life. You understand what I'm saying? So um, that didn't repel, that didn't stop me. It didn't keep me from learning and growing in life. You know what I'm saying? So as I became a young man and so forth, my dad was available. He wasn't always with me, but he was available. You understand what I'm saying? But the unfortunate part of that is that a lot of things I had to learn for myself as a young man growing into adulthood. You know what I mean? So I've been there and I've done that. You know what I mean? From going to school, of course, to hustling and so forth. You know what I mean? But here I am at the age of 51 at the time of this video, and I'm still here. You know what I mean? So along the way, I became a father. As a matter of fact, at age 20, I became a father, and then at the age of 26, I became a father again. You understand what I'm saying? So I may not have been the best father, but I did the best I could, and I gave the best I had for the best that I had, which is my two sons. You understand what I'm saying? So definitely love them. And one thing I learned and that I know is that through my experiences, I did my best to guide them as well. You know what I mean? So fast forward to today, my two sons, they are ages 31 and 25. Actually, they'll be 32 and 26 in February of 2025. And the thing about it is, here's the thing. It brought me to make this video that it's also a part of the installment of Dilemma of a Good Man, which will be from this day forward, will be called the Dilemma of a Good One. You know what I mean? So the idea is that the love and the information and the content that we share, it could be and it should be beneficial not only to other fatherless sons, you know, sons who probably didn't have their father in their life the way they would like them to be, and you know, and even for some fathers who would like to be in their children's life as much as possible. But I think it'd be beneficial and it should be beneficial also to daughters as well. You know what I mean? You know, hopefully the sons can be better hunters and the daughters can be better prey, for lack of a better term. You understand? But basically, what I'm saying is, if the man is to go out to find him a wife, you know what I mean, and hopefully they can make the or prayerfully, uh, it should be uh, a goal to make better homes for one another. You know what I mean? To have children, to break the cycle of broken homes, which in turn means fatherless and even motherless homes. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why it's called and the most important reason why it's called Father Lessons for fatherless sons is because you know we all have our father, you know what I mean, who are in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically Bible principle. I'm doing my best to insert those lessons into there as well because you know without God we have nothing. You get what I'm saying? So you know things that seem impossible in this world where they say marriage is not working and they're failing and everything else. Uh, we know with God all things are possible. So here we are. It'll be the next installment, and the best way that I'm able to do so, particularly for this video, is to share with my oldest son father lessons. You get what I'm saying? So the thing about the father lessons is that I'm also learning from him. Get what I'm saying? So we're 20 years apart, you know what I mean, different generations, yet and still we go through a lot of the same thing. You know, the old saying goes, this is, you know, it's the same game, it's just new players. You know what I mean? So we are able to go through Pop the Balloon, and there'll probably be other content. As a matter of fact, you can share some things that, you know, some things that we may be able to react to, that I love to react to. And like I said, just bring some great content that are indeed father lessons for fatherless sons and daughters. You understand what I'm saying? And don't forget to check out on Facebook the Dilemma of Good Men, what's actually called the Dilemma of a Good Man, which again will be changed to Dilemma of a Good One. But I have to share that because season 1 is entitled The Dilemma of a Good Man. But we're going to be coming back again with the dilemma of a Good One, which means men and women. So hopefully we can learn about it, you know what I mean? And women can see a male's point of view and hopefully apply that to their lives when they're going out trying to find a good one in their lives, if that makes sense. So look, without further ado, I just wanted to do an intro, a little longer than expected, but you know what? I hope that you'll enjoy the content. This particular video, uh, it's from Pop the Balloon with Arlette Armuli. Remember that, with Arlette Armuli, and it's episode 33, I believe it is, maybe 34. The thing about it is that we had to cut halfway through because the camera just about ran out of storage, and we went back. We recorded the second portion of which I intended to edit it in, but it got cut off. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, there was some heated content as far as different points of view between my son and I about, you know, the use of marijuana. You know what I mean? I don't know if you use marijuana or not. I definitely don't condone it. Obviously, I've done it for a long time, and we just have different points as whether it's recreational use or medicinal purposes. You know what I'm saying? Only the user knows their real reason for doing so. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get into either that here or that, but I'm just letting you know that the video does cut a little bit short. But that's okay though. You know what I mean? The principles are there, and I think it's a good video where we're just talking about the interaction between men and women, male and female, what's done right, what's done wrong, what should be done better. So hopefully we can all learn together. So with that being said, I appreciate the good encouragement that I've received from people. I'm just gonna keep on continue to create content as long as God tells me to. You understand what I'm saying? So again, hopefully you'll enjoy it and it'll be beneficial for you and to yours. All right. So with that being said, enjoy this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out The Dilemma of a Good One, The Dilemma of a Good Man. And of course, stay in tune and subscribe to FatherLesSons. This one here, Pop the Balloon. Take care and as always, God bless. What's going on? What's going on? Hello, this is DJ Ron, classic DJ from the Bay. He cued a little earlier. And this is my son, D, over here. Wave, D.
Oh, I mean, I already, I don't know if you, yeah,
You're supposed to, after I say D, then you're supposed to throw the,
huh.
we're going to get it together. No, seriously, we're going to get it together. We're going to get it right. But we're at you again with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. We are certainly enjoying this. When we do this, it's a good time for us to get together, be able to talk, share some stories, share some thoughts, and preferably some lessons, you know what I mean, as God leads us. We just want to be able to just show some light on the way things are in the world today. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it. We know we're an episode behind, but that's all right. They're all good. As a matter of fact, go check out Arlette Armuli, all her episodes. She's on episode 33, I believe, actually episode 34 now. But go back and check out the 1, the 2s, and 3s and everything. We plan to do so eventually. Hopefully we get a chance to go back and look at those. But the show still gets better. She's probably number 1 Pop the Balloon, and because she's very classy. She handles it with class, doesn't get ratchet or anything like that. And she really knows how to narrate, so to speak. So without any further ado, here we go. Pop the Balloon or Find Love, episode 33. Anything you want to say before we push play? Well, there we go. She's been here before. Like not too long ago. I'm trying to think if we reacted to that episode or not. I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Kevin Grain drafts the first time though. Hello. Now I don't know if I've seen this episode. Oh, shit. 3 up and 3 down if you mess with me. If you ask me. Let me know if you see something you like.
No, they all look good. I gotta hear stuff though. I can't just surface level. Is not, and that's something. If you notice, like a lot of the comments that I make is about that kind of stuff. Like I just can't do surface. Like I've dated the girl that everybody wanted to date before, and I got cheated on. So like, yeah, I need to hear what you was in your head like a little bit before I decide that I'm interested. Like.
You're more like me. I'm a demisexual. I got to be into you before I get into you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, demisexual is a word. It's a great word. Just saying that there has to be a connection before.
Yeah, you're attracted to people. I'm more of a sapiosexual. But yeah.
Okay. All right. She goes. Yeah, she got an award-winning lineup for this one.
Yeah, they're all gorgeous.
And the shoes can go. Okay, there we go. Feet, the shoes is what I was talking about, like those. How many matches do you think? How many going on with somebody?
I'll go 2. Because the lineup look like they say no. They'll say no a lot. Like I'm sorry, not to say it like that, but they look like they got options. I don't know, like.
I'm gonna follow your cab and get off a block before you. I'm gonna go with 1. Since she says like that, I'm gonna go with just 1. I ain't gonna go 3 of them. Can't go the same number, but I ain't gonna.
They look like. All I'm saying is they look like. I'm not saying that they look like they picky. I'm just saying they look like they got
preferences.
An inbox from the dudes that's talking to themselves. Like just that's it. They look like they already got options.
That's the thing.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's
And no, with commercials and everything. Remember, we are going to be stopping and pausing and all that kind of stuff, but we're going to try to get through it as fast as possible. But we have the commercials because we're not doing the YouTube Premium and all that kind of stuff yet. But you know what? Here's time to pause for the cause. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, or whatnot. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're brand new with this. We want some thumbs up, just like he did over there. That cue, that was right on time. It ain't even in the cue cards over here.
Like just like yeah.
Do that there. Here we go. That's up our Melly. Hey, oh, she gonna start off with the rules.
host
And
Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies! Yes,
it's a
okay.
strong 6 out of that 7.
So we're gonna be bringing out some
Was it
single
7 or
men
8 or
one
something
by
like that?
one. When he comes around this corner, if he's your type, you like what you see, you like what you hear, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he said that you're really not feeling, or you know whatever it is about him that you're just not is not it, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to a few of you and see why you ended up popping. Are you ready?
Oh, wow.
8, 9. Oh, there's 9 of them, so 7 out of 9 for sure.
So, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Giovanni,
Giovanni, how old are you?
32.
And what do you do?
Oh, I'm a
Definitely not
videographer,
just for a date.
cartoonist, and I'm a
Not
personal
here.
trainer.
Okay, very cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh, me? I'm an artist in every sense of the word, so
Okay.
I like to draw, paint, sculpt, clay, anything you name it. Also, heavy on editing. I like to really learn. Like, I'm a student of the game.
I'm
so
surprised they didn't pop.
for instance, something like this, I love
That was
watching
pretty
this. So
big.
like, I
Alright,
watch
like-
little things like the cameraman
Yeah, I'll see
doing
something
something
like-
like pan into somebody making a joke or something like that. I'm like, oh, I understand that. It makes me like, okay. Makes me
Okay.
appreciate it more.
Got it.
And also heavy in the gym. Love working out, basketball. That's my therapy.
I'm not hating on it.
Also
I
talk about
just
travel.
you remember that episode of
trying to
Dave
go
Chappelle
to,
where he was
Tokyo
talking about the
my
dudes
next trip.
Okay.
Definitely.
and what the dudes in LA used to wear in the 80s. Like
Yeah.
that's what
Every
it-
girl that looked like every guy that looked like a girl was getting all the girls.
Yeah,
For lack
he
of a
was-
better word.
Nah, he was saying like not Dave Chappelle. Charlie Murphy was saying it's like if he was from the 80s, if he was from LA in the 80s, y'all was wearing some weird kind.
Yeah.
It almost his shirt almost looked like is cut off to like be like a crop top almost. I don't know, like it's just
It gives
it's
women's
short.
section. That's what you're trying to say. He's showing in the men's section. That's,
A little bit, yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
like that's
bruh.
just, I don't know. Like I would have thought that, but it could be to show off the belt. You feel me? I just
the sleeves is one thing, but I see what you're
Yeah.
saying though. That half top camisole looking kind of thing or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can't wear nothing like that. I ain't got no 6-pack, but like, you feel me? I don't know if he does, but like, it was the first thought. I was like, wow, I'm surprised they didn't pop.
Nah, it just ain't me.
I want to leave with like a whole bunch of gyms.
But it looks good, I guess, on him, though.
Put
Yeah,
it on.
man, if it worked
I
for him.
love getting fly. Like,
It's
I feel
working.
like
They all
every
got their
day
balloons.
It's like a video game. I'm gonna create a character, so like, I'll try to put it on and just do different fits, different. But yeah, that's basically me.
All right. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Oh, me?
Red about to pop.
Somebody
Looks
that
like
could
she
take
put a balloon up
accountability, definitely. Someone that's charismatic, somebody that's intellectual too. Like, teach me some things. Like,
Right.
You
you know, I could
understand
teach you
that,
some
though.
things too. But you know, it's a lot of baddies in the world. But like, if you don't got nothing up here, it's like, what's
What's
the
the
purpose?
purpose? Twin.
Someone that is in the gym at least. I'm not asking you to be a gym rat, but like, you know,
That's a saying we used to say in the 80s. So what's the
Okay.
purpose?
Now, what are some
That's
deal
what? What's the
breakers?
purpose?
deal breakers for me. I would say somebody that can't take accountability, definitely. Someone that I don't
Speak
even
up,
know
bro.
how
They gonna
she
pop
said-
on you
I
because you didn't
shouldn't have
decipher
to say
it.
this, but like, can we do like some clean eating, y'all? Like I don't want somebody that's not. For instance, I was talking to this girl one time, right? She told me she don't drink water. That is crazy.
Yeah,
Like-
that is wild.
No.
Like, can we at least get the greens in? Can we at least
Okay.
get the veggies in?
Some more
The-
healthy eating.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I'm not asking you to be
I
Little
never
things.
understood people that
Alright.
say they don't
I'll say
drink
it.
water.
Okay,
Like
cool.
sometimes
So,
tap water have a
We
taste
haven't
to
had any
it,
pop
but-
balloons yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and
I
have
done
you
drink for a long
pick.
time. I love the stuff now though, bro. The
So
sodas.
there's quite a few ladies, so I'm
tea,
gonna have you
all
pop
kind of stuff,
3
man.
balloons.
Three.
3 balloons.
All you females look amazing.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, bro. The middle girl in the black and gray. I don't know why. And the one in the turquoise on the end. How many? She say 2 or 1 or 3? 3.
Okay, 2 more.
Yeah, 3.
The middle girl with the black and gray. That's what I'm just guessing. With them gray boots on, gray pants on.
They both got on capris. Y'all matching. Yo.
I don't know why I thought it was gonna be her, but the one on the end in the turquoise dress. No, I wouldn't have popped her.
Let's start down there. First one you ended up popping. All right, if we can start with your name and age.
She's
I'm
cute.
Ken. I'm 27.
And Ken, what do you do?
I'm a research coordinator in internal medicine
She
and
is
also a grad
fine.
student.
That girl, that girl.
Nice.
was-
And why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
What time?
I wanted to hear
No,
more
the one
about
that
him.
they
I
just-
like his
the
style.
camera was just
Not
on
typically what I go to with the locks.
black.
I like more of a clean cut, but definitely interesting.
Got it. So it was really tough, but why was she one of the pops?
All you girls look phenomenal.
Right.
I'm talking the black and
Pop,
the second one.
Yeah,
I
second
was, I
one.
was more attracted to the other ones. Let's just keep it above.
That's understandable, yeah.
But look phenomenal.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's in the top 7. Top
Let's go
7.
to the other one we ended up popping. Let's start with your name and
She's
age.
in the top 7.
Lunica, 27.
Oh, okay.
Lunica, what do you do?
I am a high school teacher, and I'm also a content creator doing online coaching.
And your fit is in Christ.
And why
Yes,
did you have your
sir.
balloon unpopped?
I wanted to just hear what he had to say, give him the benefit of the doubt. A bit animated for me, but I did want to hear what you had to say.
How old she said she is?
And why did we end up popping
26
hers?
or something?
Same thing. Like
Very mature
I feel like out of attraction, it's probably the least, but like still gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bearskin tack.
Our last one here, your name and age.
My name is Kenyani. I'm 27.
And Kenyani, what do
though.
you
Yeah,
do?
they young.
I'm an external consultant in organizational development and effectiveness, and I also model and long term, I'm kind of into health and wellness.
Okay, all right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Why did I have my balloon unpopped? Because though, attraction does meet the eye first, I'm trying a different approach where I'm just trying to listen to mindset first. And
Indeed, you
you
say that.
seem like you're a really creative individual, and that was just kind of something where I was like, okay, maybe we could talk more and talk about creative stuff or what else you're into. So I just want to give you the benefit of the doubt and hear your mindset.
That's cool. Okay. A
So
lot of
why do we end up popping hers?
y'all, like,
She's
I
pretty.
feel like a lot of the girls are turning over a leaf a little bit because like normally it's just like, oh yeah, nah, like it would literally be outfit, that would be the first thing, or like height, or it's a lot so
Nah, he got the height though, so
But
that
yeah.
wouldn't have been there. But the outfit for sure.
Trying to stay away
yeah,
from the
I
light
think-
skins.
Wow.
Like
Whoa,
I tend to
colorism.
like
Okay.
gravitate.
First time for
like,
that.
they'll come to me, but like I
yeah.
like I don't know. Like I think like I was more of that.
Okay.
You don't
Surprised
know.
red dress ain't
But yeah,
popping.
she's really pretty.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we
colorism.
gotta pop back here. Your name and age.
My name is Caroline, and I'm 32.
Caroline, what do you
Also
do?
really pretty.
I'm a project manager in the healthcare industry.
Okay.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The reason why I popped my balloon is because I don't really like the way you dressed.
Okay.
It's
So
like,
like
I
I said,
get it,
all
like,
right,
it's your
cool.
style, but it's
I'm not
not
crazy.
my style.
Nah, both of us can't be wrong.
So, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, nice, tall, model built. I mean for that, like I'm gonna create a character like you said, I'm animated, but like this is how I go. So if it's too much, then we're not a match. So
He remind me of somebody.
Good.
Oh,
Dang.
Thank you. To get a few more pops over here, let's head on over. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Micah. I'm
Yeah,
30 years
oh
old.
man, I was
Micah, what do
early.
you do?
I am
Just
a
grab
counselor
pop.
from
Hey,
you
man,
let
that's
loose
right.
all of a sudden.
Dang, like
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just listening to him
sound
speak
like Richmond
more,
on New
it just
Year's.
made
like,
me
just-
want to
like,
stop, which was that
dang.
he's not really my type.
The Bay.
Aesthetic doesn't necessarily line up. Very handsome though, very cute. Just not my type.
Got it. And now she's someone that's your type.
definitely, she fire.
Thank you. I appreciate
I
that.
agree.
Nice chocolate.
Yes. Here we go. One over
Got
here.
your eyes open.
Right here. Your name and age.
My name is Taylor. I'm 27.
And Taylor, what do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Okay.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Front end or back?
I popped my
Oh,
balloon
my bad.
because
I forgot.
I was trying to hear you out, give you a chance, and I like your wants
give
in
her
a woman
application?
and everything like that.
Man,
But,
maybe
yeah, I can't do the.
if we get
the
funding, I might be
outfit
able to
that
hire
she-
somebody.
It's
What's
kind
up?
of childish to me. Sorry.
Once again, I can only be me.
Right?
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
So, like, if it's too much for you,
Yeah,
then,
might
you
be.
know,
Somebody we know.
Okay, no,
Oh.
she's someone
Yeah,
that's your
you
type.
came across as full of yourself.
Hey, well, he same line. Yeah, he said the same line and he popped
One
again.
down over here. Your name and age.
That's all of them.
32.
And Chi-Chi, what do you do?
I'm a live streamer and entrepreneur.
Live
And
stream.
why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really tried to like just overlook and really just get into who he
Podcast
was.
on live.
And as he started to talk,
I
I
guess that's what it
started
is.
to not like him.
It'd be like
I'm just
that
a vibe
sometimes,
person.
like-
His vibe just started throwing me off. First, I'm all the things that you're, into. I'm a personal trainer on the side. I'm into fitness, clean
Oh, that could've been a
eating,
match,
all
for
those
real.
things. Creative. But then I think it was your responses that kind of
Yeah, it came
threw me
across as
off.
like, yeah.
It was more so that.
Okay. All right. Same thing here. She's someone that's your type.
fire. I like the fit,
Thank
too.
you.
Touch on point.
Thank you.
Right, right.
You too.
He remind me of, I know who it is
It's
now.
the
I know
shrug.
who it
I
is.
think it's the shrug. You like,
Yeah, when you do this right
I think
here.
it was the shrug that everyone was like, well, you know what?
What's that comedian name? He died though. And one day I was watching and he was like, "Oh, that's such and such." I was like, "Yeah, you heard him?" He was like, "Yeah," but he
Rashid?
died. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that was.
We had on the
Rashid
red with the red hat.
Uncle Dope.
Nah, he was doing the Puerto Rican dude.
Yeah, that's Uncle Dope.
He was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
when he was doing the Puerto
my
Rican
brother,
dude.
it's the same comedian. Yeah, like,
What?
yeah, Poppy, man, you got to get these cats off the.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
Get this cat off
What's
the
his
bread,
name?
man.
Comedian. What's his name? Rashid.
Rashid, yeah.
Hold on. R-A-S. I'm just spelling Rashid. Rashid. Yeah, Poppy. Okay, that's
Yeah.
probably
Man,
what it is.
Poppy.
Because he said,
I don't see nothing.
I don't see.
Like,
Yeah, that, you know what I'm
like,
talking
yeah,
about. That's him. That's him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You wanna shoot me right here? You see, I'm gonna kill you right the fuck here.
Uh-oh.
He said, that's okay, I live right here.
Yeah, what is
You
it?
want that $5?
Oh.
You don't want that $5? Like, nigga, give me the fucking $5. I'm gonna walk your ass
That's
off.
him, huh?
Fuck off. The least you can do is give a nigga $5.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then I'll go to them Spanish stores. Fuck them Arab stores. I'll go to
Holy
Puerto
dude,
Rican
who he
stores.
do? He do just like the other dude.
He does kind of.
Before you hit a radio station, you know. La nega, 97 puntos, no puede.
He must be one of them too, from that. Yeah.
New Yorkers
Bobby
is like
always
that
on the
though.
phone while you trying to buy something, man. This nigga on the phone.
Hold on,
standing
hold
there,
on. We gonna
trying
get back to the
do
video,
you
but hold
like
on.
disturbing
It's
the
classic.
conversation.
This dude's on
He's
his
like,
way.
Hold on. Papa, what's the matter with you? I said, what's the matter? I want to know how much is the 40.
That
He
one?
said, Papa, you come in here every day. You drink the same fucking $40. I said, yesterday you come here. You give me $3. I give you
Here come the
50
thing,
cents,
though.
You leave, that's it.
That's it.
Now you come today, Papa. You want too much problem for me, my friend. 20 years I live around there. I don't have no problem. But today, you want to give me problem.
We're gonna have to come back and watch that.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that was classic. That's this. He must be from the same place, wherever they from, or Puerto Rican or something like that.
Nah, yeah,
Why
New
can't
Yorkers.
be? I
That
was
New
like,
Yorkers
oh,
like that.
man,
Like
you
The same man.
it's like the Beto. It's a melting pot. You get a lot of that.
True,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could be sarcastic, but, you know, like,
Okay, I speak sarcasm.
That's him,
Yeah,
though.
Okay. It was okay. It was that. It was just that. It was your
Rashid,
response. I
that
was
was
like,
his name.
you're just digging a hole and just jumping
right,
in it.
yeah, it's just right.
But definitely love your character. Love everything about you.
All of them popped though. That's crazy.
And we had got another pop back over here. Your name and age.
Yeah, she
My
was
name
here
is
before.
Daisha.
I
I'm
remember her
29.
smile and everything.
Daisha, what do you do?
I'm an Airbnb
It's just like a
host.
couple
I do
episodes
life
ago.
insurance.
Nice.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just feel like the chemistry wasn't there. I think that you're a nice man with good values. I just don't think that we align.
Okay.
Yeah.
If not, she looked like a girl that
Date
was
someone
on
that's your
before.
type.
She's fire too. She's fire too.
Yeah, they're all gorgeous.
Are you ready to see your brand on TV?
Subscribe.
Your competitors with Vibe.
All right, then we also got a pop here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Alicia and I'm 28.
And Alicia, what do you do?
So I am a lifestyle coach
Yeah,
and
that's what
creator.
I
I'm
was
a
talking
student
about.
and a
That's
coach
who you walk out there with?
Yeah.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think we had some things in common. I love fitness.
I gotta
I
hear
like
what she
the video editing. I thought that was
says,
cool with the
but, like,
content creation. I think you do dress a little young for your age. Do you live in LA or something? You give kind of street. Okay, you kind of
New
give
York.
like
You
LA,
said it.
like
You from New York.
streetwear vibes. And then I'm not the biggest fan of like long hair.
What'd you say?
But I do think
But
you're
yeah,
handsome.
I was saying I definitely need to hear what she does, you know. Like,
Yeah, she said it. You want to hear it again?
No, like, but more of it kind of.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Like,
It's
like I
coming.
said, because people reveal kind of like more about themselves as the show goes on, and
Right,
stuff too,
right, right.
especially.
Mhm.
And it kind of sucks for the contestants because they don't get to hear all of it. Like, because I feel like if there's definitely some people who are like initially looking at them and like hearing what they did and stuff like at first. Like literally on the first person and stuff, like I'd be like, meh, I'm cool. And then by the end of the episode, I'm like, I like the way you think, though. Like, you feel me? So, yeah.
Well, if it's any consolation, there have been people that have taken the balloon back, got their balloon back though. Just letting you know, we haven't seen it yet. But word to the wise, and this like this right here, he did something and then they popped like 3 times, and then he walked down and then he did it again, and then he got 2 more pops. Like, dude, don't do that. I forgot exactly how it was, but you know, then the girl she just blasted him for it. But, you know, the mannerisms and this, that, and everything else.
Yeah.
But those are my options. Those are my things.
All right, same thing. Don't say she fire.
Is she
Is she your
fire?
type?
She's pressure.
Oh.
She's pressure.
Okay.
So, like, I'm just saying, like, I would definitely approach you. You nice.
He a nice New Yorker though. He ain't a
All
main
right,
New
well,
Yorker.
unfortunately, that is all the balloons
New
popped.
Yorkers are
But we do
super
thank you so much for coming
I have a
on.
question.
So,
So Arlette, I do content, right? And I do a little skit where I'm a 5th grade teacher, and my kids want to say something to you. It's an appreciation. It's nothing crazy.
Okay. Okay, let's hear this.
So yeah, they basically,
So you say you made a 5th grade class?
yeah. So I'm a 5th grade teacher.
Oh.
no, he really is a 5th grade teacher. He said he do a skit. I thought that's what he said.
Yo, Mrs. Arlette, on behalf of Mr. Graham's class, we want to give our deepest appreciation for letting the OG Mr. Graham on the show. And when I'm of age, I'm going to be a contestant. Word 2, no funny. And I want to
No
shout out
funny.
my
It
big
really
DJ,
sucked like that.
Mr. Perez. He couldn't make it to class today, but he the gossip. Shh. Haters, stop being gay in front of an audience. Going for the dogs. Shout out to the girl he picked. She
That's
a
him
lucky
doing
one.
that.
And if no one picks him, we flame him when he gets back.
That's him doing it. That's cool.
All right, ladies, let's give it up for him. I'll
That
take
was
the
actually
mic.
kind of funny.
Thank you.
That's cool. That's cool.
It was actually kind of funny. Like,
He should have did it when he first came out though.
yeah.
All
He
right,
might have
let's
won
go ahead
or
and bring
something
out our
there.
next
Right.
single guy.
nah, see, I'm partial to. I used to work with kids and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. What the
Oh,
world?
see, okay, dang.
Step that way.
Just right down the line like that.
David, how old are
Dang.
you? And what do you do?
What the world?
It's pink. It's salmon. Man. It's pink.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel.
I don't think he gonna make
play
it.
the game,
I just got a feeling.
hoop, love soccer, play basketball, go to sporting events, read from time to time, and
Nigga,
get
he's
back
sharp
in
though.
the
He
gym, so
might
work out
walk out there with
Got
something.
it. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
somebody who's kind, loving, understanding, down to earth, and somebody's good with communication.
Okay, what are some deal breakers?
If you can't communicate,
Okay.
like if it's a problem, we don't want to address it at that time. I don't want to like
Have to figure
3
out.
weeks later, I'm just sitting down. You be like, oh, I find it funny how you did such and such.
Man.
3 weeks later, I forgot what I did. So,
Right.
So that's about it.
Okay, so we did get a couple of
I've
pop
been there,
balloons.
done
Let's
that
go on over there,
before.
see
You-
why they ended up popping.
Yeah.
Let's start here.
Yeah, it was
We
like
can have
like
your
having
name and age.
or having them
Hi, my
sit
name
there
is
and like
Caroline,
want you to
I'm
notice
22.
that they're upset.
And Caroline, why'd you end up popping
It's
your
just
balloon?
like
It's just the nose ring, and your outfit's nice, but
He's still popping in the
it's not really
background.
my vibe. The shoes are nice too. It's not my vibe either, but the nose ring, and yeah.
I can't do those spike toes.
So now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wait, what makes her your type?
She's pretty well put together. Apologize about the nose ring, but just something I like.
It's okay. Thank
Apologize,
you.
that's you.
Yeah, that's you.
All right, thank you. Let's go on to our next
Oh,
lady.
she said that in Ballon.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Alicia and I'm 28.
And Alicia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I like the color pink. That's my favorite color, but I don't know if I think you might be a little too snazzy for me. Like, I like a little bit more of like a classic, more gentlemanly look, but it's giving a little bit southern, you know? Like, guys from the South always have nice, colorful suits, and I don't know if I love the pink. It's kind of giving Easter, but you seem sweet. Like, I like what
It's
you
giving
you're
Easter
interested
in
stuff like
December.
that.
What do you mean by what's snazzy?
Snazzy, a little razzle dazzle. I don't know. You have like the accents in
like
your
the
hair
zoo
and like the nose ring.
like
And it's a
Malcolm
pink
X.
suit. It is just giving Easter.
I feel what she's saying.
But
You
not
like,
I don't know.
like you know what I'm talking about though. When he was still red, you feel me? Like he was just like walking down the street like swagging kind of. It kind of do give like like.
You saw Malcolm X?
Yeah,
The one with Denzel?
Yeah, with Denzel.
Yeah, believe it or not, I just made a confession of the night to
You
somebody.
haven't seen it?
The first movie I ever seen with Denzel Washington was Training Day. I think he was with me when we saw it.
Yeah, we saw
That's
that
my
in the theaters.
first Denzel movie ever. It was my first time ever seeing Denzel in any movie at all now.
Okay.
I've gone back and saw a few from the past, but I haven't seen no John Hughes. I haven't seen Glory or Officer and Gentleman, Preacher's Wife, none of it.
You gotta watch Glory.
One day, we'll see.
Like-
I'm just saying. But I saw a few of the old schools. I just can't think of no names. But no, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, man, I gotta show you that scene there when we get done. Like, 'cause you gotta see him in the zoo suit. Like, man, it's classic. Denzel made a good Malcolm X.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Boy, need. That's why I stopped.
All right, what makes her your
Hold
type?
on, let me go back real fast so you can see.
I like what your interests and stuff like that.
She
What
was
do you mean by
cracking up
what's
at the,
snazzy?
yeah, at the Easter comment.
It's kind of hard to. I think my boy, he got that black dye going on, and so it's like it's still a little gray back up under here. That's the reason why I stopped wearing the black dye, because the black dye turned brown and all that kind of stuff. I just embraced what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Some women like the salt and pepper, like.
Yeah, I didn't say they don't, but I'm saying I was Blackbeard and it was cool until it started turning brown and everything. But you don't want to have a black beard dyed and still have that gray undergrowth. It's not a good look. That's all. He kind of young though, too.
A little razzle dazzle. I don't know. You have like the accents in your hair.
It's kind of like a chalk line
suit,
for the
it's
fresh
just giving
cut, but
Easter.
it ain't that. It's a little
But not in like a bad way. I don't know.
Oh, I see that.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
I'm sorry. It looked like so we mentioned like, you know what? He's absolutely.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Daisha and I'm 29.
And Daisha, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think that you seem like you're really nice, really sweet. It's just that I don't really like the dangly earrings. It's the accessories for me. I know.
How is that
looks
not
are
distracting?
everything,
Like,
but
I would.
Yeah,
I'd be talking in the middle of it. Dang, what I do? I didn't even say nothing
All right,
just
now
now.
she's
Like,
someone
just
that's
like.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I was like, sir.
Yeah, don't even ask when they talk
All
because
right.
all these girls look good. I ain't gonna lie.
Well put together, like a red dress.
We got one right here. Name and age.
My name is Micah. I'm 30 years old.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster?
Man, they sure do know where to put the commercial
They
at.
contain sildenafil and tadalafil, but
Just to keep you going with.
And Micah, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think it was just that initial attraction. Again, I'm really big on making sure that someone matches my aesthetic. I like to dress up a lot. And I just feel
He's
like
dressed
he's
up?
a little overdressed.
Why are you laughing? No, speak your piece.
The convenient time we get a commercial. Like, just dang. Okay. Like, wow. Like.
Want to watch this? Well, watch this. Yeah.
So,
You want to see
you
what
just
she
dress
said?
up, you know? Are you dressed like this all the time?
I dress up a lot. They say it come dressed to impress, so, you know, like.
Oh, y'all are dressed to impress today, though. Well, first dude wasn't.
Yeah, but I think that
Dang,
first
was- okay,
impression
so was
is
that all of
very
them?
important.
I
So
think
the
that's
first
gotta be
time
all
I
of them.
see the fit that you pick is a big deal for me because that lets me know what you would wear in future situations. And so I'm
Situation.
just not necessarily feeling it.
Got it.
She said
Now, she's someone that's your type.
See, if women don't understand, you can't judge off what somebody gonna wear in a future situation. You should reserve the right to be like, you're not walking out the house like that. Like it's like it can go both ways. But yeah, anyway, like I'm just saying, you feel me? If the outfit would embarrass somebody, like maybe you should say something just instead of.
In other words, you subscribe to let the man be the head, but woman be a good neck.
Yeah, you can make suggestions about an outfit. I mean, I've totally taken suggestions about an outfit from my girlfriend or female friend or what have you. Not just like, nah, not those shoes. For real, what's wrong with the shoes? Like, it's just you never know. Like.
On over here, so you're hanging on for a while. Your name and age.
I'm Kenyani. I'm 27.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, you just made the comment, they say to dress to impress and stuff like that. And it's just kind of going along the same lines, like aesthetically, I'm a creative, I model, I like to express myself in fashion, I'm okay with, going outside the box, but I just feel like aesthetically, like, we wouldn't even look like we match aesthetically, which kind of tells me something a little bit internally too, because it's like creative expression. So I feel like there's misalignment there. There could be further misalignment. But I do like your values. You seem like a really sweet man, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused about what you said, but okay.
Which part's confusing?
You said we went aligned aesthetically, so I was just like, I just want to understand.
So
she got on the hard colors, you got on the girl colors.
Aesthetically, like I feel like the way I express myself creatively, you express yourself differently. So there's misalignment in how we express our sense of fashion.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's her huh?
Yeah, she's basically saying I would never wear something like that. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Though. You can say something like, but that's just.
But did you see her shoes on the boots she got on?
Nah, I can't see him under the capris really.
Yeah, she got on some big boots. That was at the beginning. Her boots are saying hefty, 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 and he's saying whippy, 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 like the commercial.
They said, like I said, they say dress to impress.
It's not about you wearing a suit. It's just about.
I'm surprised the cameraman didn't cut to her shoes.
Creatively, it does not.
If she mentioned it, he gonna cut to her. They clunky, bro. They look heavy.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I'll talk to her. Like I said,
they like
somebody that's being themselves. So
that's it. Army platform.
Let's go over here. Name and age.
All black though.
My name is Lunica. I'm 27.
They do not go with that fit.
And Lunica, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I liked what you were saying. You seem very kind, but the comment about the nose ring and you apologizing, I want a man who exudes confidence and who is unapologetically him. And it just seems like that
unapologetically him. Okay, I like that.
I mean,
unapologetically him.
I wasn't her type, but you see, I take it out, so like I'm still gonna wear it.
Almost sound like I don't know if like to you stay on because that almost sound like a breeding ground for conflict.
Back.
No, it's okay.
You gotta
like her.
So it's just the nose ring and him like apologizing.
Like if you exude confidence, you wouldn't apologize for something like that. If that's not, if someone doesn't think you're their type, then it is what it is. But the fit is trim. You put it on, okay? Even though it might look like Easter Sunday, but you still look good. You look good. I love the hair.
I was just saying, it's like I really wasn't. I was just apologizing.
Her boots in the pants.
I'm gonna say her type, but that we weren't a mix, so we're wasting her time.
He feeling her. He like her.
Is it all right? Okay. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Taylor. I'm 27.
And Taylor, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like everything you said, and we can, like you said, you don't wear that every day, so that's fine. But we both can't have the hoop. And I don't like wearing studs, so like I just That's all.
Y'all twins. Ain't that what they call it? Ain't that what the young people call it?
I don't think you're supposed to twin with your
girlfriend.
Okay.
There was a contestant on here said that she was his twin.
I got it in my head, and then it's like.
And she still didn't get her balloon back, but he did say that. He tried
when you want to switch it up and wear yours too, I'm gonna be like.
So you're not attractive to like men who wear hoops?
Yeah, like you can have your nose pierced, but I'd rather just be the stud. I don't know. It's just it's petty, but yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'll see.
Is she someone that's your type?
Oh, definitely. She wearing a blue dress, shoes too, so everything.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go on over here. Name and age.
Hey, I'm Ken. I'm 27.
And Ken, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You seem like a very nice guy, and I love the jewelry in your hair. It's just, I prefer that clean, low cut with the waves. It's just a preference, but it looks great on you.
I appreciate it.
So why she popped?
So, same thing over here. She's someone that's your type.
Yeah, definitely my type. Like the low cut. Like you. So I guess you want to be matching. But yeah, I just started growing my hair and I seen how it curled up, so I'm like, I'll just keep it. So.
No, you got a pretty texture. I like it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, good hair.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. Your name and age.
Chi-Chi, 32.
Alright, and Chi-Chi, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm trying not to go off the whole initial attraction thing, so I want to hear everyone out. And then the more I heard, and I'm also blind, so I couldn't see. So as he started to get closer, I started to see, and I was like, okay, I'm good. It was just like, they started the hoop earring, then just certain things. And I was like, wait, what? I couldn't see any of that. So, to each his own, but I think you got your own personality, your own style. I love it. It's just not for me.
Just you not interested. Like,
same thing here.
That don't work.
They not interested though. That's the problem.
Right? Yeah, that don't work if nobody interested. It's like the whole point was supposed to be to find.
Can you see her boots yet? Nah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that is all of the balloons popped. We do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
she got a little waist beads on.
Thank you.
All right, 2 down. Now to go.
Yeah, like I said, it's giving. They were giving. We got options, and yeah.
All right,
like,
let's
I'm
go
not
ahead and bring
surprised
out our
by
next
how
single
much they're popping
guy.
now. Like it's just like wow.
Hello, welcome in.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start with your name.
I see that turtleneck on.
Danny, how old are you?
He been on here for before.
39.
He was talking big stuff too last time.
I
No,
am
that's like a
senior
what's that called?
partner with
that's not
Premium Tax Advisors.
Quarter zip. Yeah.
So I do taxes
Okay.
This boy was clowning last time. Let's see how he do today.
every year.
He was in line though the last time.
All right, legal's the main part.
Most definitely.
Okay, and now what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I'm an adventurous geek. So I play chess.
Like he's trying to go
But then
viral,
I'll go
for real.
around climbing. But I'm not like a super adventurous. Like I ain't about to skydive and nothing like that.
I skydive.
You know, I like mountains and I like being outside. I like the hoop.
Still don't see them boots on you that thing?
I can see him, but I can't.
But I
see
like to
him.
read. I'm really into self-development and stuff like that.
Personal development.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
From a woman, it's really mindset. So one of my favorite quotes is, "It's not who's for you, but who's with you when you climb to the mountaintop."
Okay.
So it's like, are you in it with me, in life with me? You know what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost the mindset, because I'm an entrepreneur. So if you don't understand that, then we ain't gonna get along no way. And then, but I want her to be nice
She feeling it.
to other people. She can be a little mean to me, but she got to be nice to everybody else. And then just, you know, allergic to giving up. You know what I'm saying? Once we in it, just let's rock it out. Let's figure it out.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
All right, I'm gonna be honest.
I was nervous.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, you're not gonna work out. I think that's a disorder.
Not you about to pop with the braid. Oh, she palm. No.
What you mean? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, her face is she mad.
Like just being like mean or like an angry
Yeah,
drunk.
you're right though. That
you
I
know,
feel it.
like that.
Angry drunk. I feel that too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you cannot be no violent.
I mean, it's the other things, but I don't know.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I just figured that out when we figured it out.
We speak from experience evidently.
We did get a couple of pops.
That's brilliant.
Let's go see why they ended up popping. Let's start here. Your name and age.
I'm Alicia and I'm 28.
Okay. And Alicia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I feel like there are a few things, especially as he continued talking. I am adventurous. Like I want to go skydiving.
Right.
Actually, just went paragliding this year, so that's something I'm interested in. I think that'd be fun with my partner. I feel you on the wig thing, but kind of like let women have women's business. Like let girls be girls. I hear you, but I don't feel you. I just thought it was like a little petty. And the you can't read comment, baby, I'm in college. I read. I thought that was just a little like back and forth, you know. I just didn't like all the extra commentary, the little side comments. I don't know. I feel like we're both kind of witty. I don't know if we'd go together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know unless we find out.
No, that's a good thing. You see what you do is you roast people in public together.
Yeah.
You out and about.
Okay. So, Danny, is she someone that's your type?
She popped a balloon on me. Ain't nobody who popped a balloon on me my type. But nah, she cool.
I ain't paragliding, skydiving, none of that. So I'll wait for you and try to catch you.
Yeah, she was right though. Like,
That's when you want to do with
she
your
was
partner.
matched. I ain't gonna lie.
But no, she fine though.
I'll wait for you.
All right, well, thank you. Let's go on down to our next pop. But okay, never mind. We'll stop right here. Your name
She
and
wearing
age.
that dress. I ain't gonna lie.
Daisha, and I'm 29.
And Daisha, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just a very spontaneous, adventurous person. I went skydiving in the summertime. I had a blast. So something I see with my future partner is just...
Trying to tell you, I skydive personally. Like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
Daisha,
preference.
and I'm 29.
It's preference.
And Daisha, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just a very spontaneous, adventurous person. I went skydiving in the summertime. I had a blast. So something I see with my future partner is just something that we can just be spontaneous and adventurous together. I would love to go skydiving again. I'd love to go cliff diving. Does it seem like it would be a good match?
You can do all that.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I would share.
Oh, another pop, bro. See, he violated the rule that was just established from the last dude or the dude before the last. When they popped him for saying something, you don't say it again.
yeah, you can't. You roasting back to it. It's giving like.
I told you he trying to go viral. He was doing that before.
Kid,
3
my
pops
mama
now.
just got awarded
First
for
time it was
me,
1 pop. This time 3 pops.
Yeah, they don't think
I'm not
they
doing
don't
it.
think
I don't
you nice.
care. I'll be by myself.
It's
Y'all
my
wanna
time. It's my
skydive?
time.
Hey, shit. Not like that. Nah, no.
What if you get up there? Pilot's time.
At least you already got a parachute.
Now
I
she's
can't
someone
do
that's
that.
fine.
Yeah, like.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, yeah, she fine.
He be trying to go viral for real.
Got one back here. Your name and age.
I'm Caroline, and I'm 32.
Why'd
Caroline.
you end up popping your balloon?
I like somebody that's more like physically fit, like working
DJ,
out.
what do you say?
I like the way you dress and things like that, but you know, a little bit more.
I mean, it take a little time, 2025 my year, but it's cool.
Okay.
I told you, I'm coming. I'm just going to Mama's beauty salon. I promise you, I won't be late. All right?
Ghetto commercials and all. Huh?
Bruh, yeah, I was about to. What am I watching?
You know what I'm saying? And then I used to be on the wrestling team, so when I really get
Arlette really made it to the top. She got
Well, I really
here.
get
Got a
focused.
commercial. Oh, let's hear this. Let's
So
hear this.
it's like 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks. You know
How
what I'm
you
saying?
doing?
And, and then I used to be on the wrestling team, so when I really get focused,
You can lose like
but I
close
really
to
get
a pound a day
focused.
almost. If some of it is gonna be water weight.
So 2020, I've been starting out. I ain't want to wait till New Year's. I wanted to, start December.
Yeah, I
tired
lost
of eating the
15
same
pounds
thing,
last month.
Thanksgiving, all that stuff. So I won't eat none of that shit no way.
Gotcha.
But it's cool though.
I commend you on losing the weight. Keep it
I
up.
appreciate you. Be swollen and shit.
Oh, God. And now, Daniel, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she cool. She very pretty. You know what I'm saying? Got some pretty lips and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty toes. So yeah, she right.
Cool. 2 feet taller than her.
She got a nice little smile. She seemed like she can take a joke. I joke 80% of the time and tell about my money until the middle of tax season. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's cool.
Thank you. And we did get a couple more pops down
You
here.
got all the pops, so I think. Oh, he
Let's
still
start
got
with your
one.
name and age.
I'm Kenyani, I'm 27.
And Kenyani, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because at first I'd say that there wasn't initial attraction, but then I heard your sense of humor, some of your values, and your thirst for knowledge and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool, I love his mindset. But then when I heard some of the responses back to other people's, skydiving and stuff like that, and then you're like, oh well, you can do that, and that ain't got nothing to do with me. They're expressing, how that's something that you do, the quality time of doing that with their partner, the
He's like
experience
the
with
roast
their
her.
partner.
He's
It's
like he ready to just cut in on that.
In further arguments, if there's something that we have to compromise on or I want to feel supported with and stuff like that, it's just kind of like, if you don't want to, then how are we gonna meet middle ground?
If you want to hop out a plane,
you gotta
that's on you.
compromise. It's
You
just a part of
I'll be right
relationships.
there at the bottom. I'm not doing that. I don't have
Another
to
one,
do
he gonna
what
go
you
there
do
with
to
her, but he
support
not going up there.
You
That's
understand what I'm saying? That
That's
shit's
not really though.
Y'all
That's
just stuck on the
the point
skydiving
is she
thing.
wanna
Y'all
scream and have you there.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
Oh, we can scream.
because it's like skydiving.
But not in the plane, they go.
One thing that I'm not doing. But everything else I'm open to.
Yeah,
I'm not just gonna be like, hey, I might die.
I've had to watch my fair share of keeping up with Kardashians. I'm trying to tell you, like, sometimes it's worth it. Like,
it's my man, so he's a $50 million man.
I just like not to say it like that.
One thing that he actually
not my
promotes,
show, but
and I still wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not doing it. I just feel like I don't have no control. But you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know, if that's what y'all want to do, you can do a skydiving episode. I'm not doing it.
And now Danny, is she someone that's your type?
I mean, she cool. She just seemed like she wouldn't really get my sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, it seemed like, you know, she alright.
Okay.
She alright. She got nice hair though. You know what I'm saying? Cute little face. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
My name is Lunica. I'm 27.
I like Lunica.
And
Lunica.
Lunica.
Shit, man.
You just got that too.
You down to one.
It's not at the top of the list.
Down to one. Don't mess it up, big dog.
Everything you said was great. I just think you seem like a argumentative person. Like.
I told you Arlette is the queen of.
I don't really feel like.
Yes.
Not that, but like in other areas, I don't really feel like going back and forth.
Well, it's the only area we done discussed.
But I'm just saying, in future disagreements or conflict, it just seems like you seem very defensive.
Let me see.
Even with the way she made a comment about if she was your type, and you were like, well, she popped. And I was like, oh.
Well, look, sweetheart, it's one-on-one, individually. You can't listen to other folk and expect that happen with us. But look, how I handle arguments is you say what you got to say, I say what I got to say, and once you retort from that, we make a decision. I don't argue. I think that's a soft man trait. You understand what I'm saying? Because I am a solution-based. We don't argue. We look for a solution. If we can't find a solution, then maybe the solution is we can't find each other. You understand what I'm saying? But it's solution-based situation. When you listen to Elon Musk and stuff like that, when you get to a certain status,
you can be solutions-based, but you're not. I don't care what type of relationship you're dealing with, whether it's romantic, whether it's professional, or something like that. You're not gonna agree with somebody 100% of the time, and if you cut everybody off every time that there's a disagreement because you don't want to go back and forth a little bit, what that's gonna wind up doing is you're gonna wind up being kind of alone. Like, you have to be able to tactfully have a disagreement or agree to disagree after a certain point. It's just like, oh yeah, this is just something we don't agree on. Like, you feel me? But like, I'm not saying it has to turn into like a shouting match or something like that. If that's happening frequently, that's not cool. But like, yeah.
No, the basis to a relationship is finding the common ground that works best for the relationship. That's what it's all about. What's the common ground to keep peace and what works best for the relationship? Like, and that's what he's saying. He's like, I'm not going back and forth. Basically, what he's saying, that's why we're running back. We're gonna see. I think basically what he's saying is, at that point, it's over with. She already popped, so I'm just gonna just say what I got to say, how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. However, that don't mean that's just gonna return to you if you ain't popped on me yet. That's what he's saying. If it's still action, then okay, well, let's see what it is.
But that's what I'm saying. There's not always gonna be common ground. Like it's just inevitable between two human beings. Like you definitely not gonna agree on something or like something. Hopefully not, but like strongly. Like you're not gonna agree on certain things. Like whether it could be parenting style, it could be where to eat one night randomly. It could be like. It might be because of some outside influence or something like that. I've just found that like I definitely could get along. I'm not saying I argue with literally everybody, but like because it's definitely not everybody. But yeah, like it's not even close to everybody, which is wild. But yeah.
Let me clarify or rephrase what I said. What's best for the relationship? The common ground is what's best for a relationship. If you're at work and we're trying to figure out how to hammer something in place, and if one got to hold a hammer while the other got to hold a nail, that's the common ground for what's best to get the said task done. When you're in a relationship, or to use your example, what to eat for dinner, sometimes it's, I'm just going to get McDonald's and I'll take you to Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want.
Yeah, there is no common ground. This is where we're just going to do our own thing, kind of sort of. Or we'll
But
agree
that's
that,
what's best for the relationship.
We'll
That's the
agree
problem.
that
That's to solve the problem.
we'll agree that we don't want the same thing there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then sometimes in a relationship, male and female relationship, sometimes the best thing is to end the relationship, not to be. We just gonna agree to be friends and keep it pushing. That's it.
If you have too many conflicts, definitely. Like if you have too many conflicts and stuff like that,
you go your way and I go mine.
We're not compatible. Let's just not do this.
So I feel them.
Argue. I think that's.
I don't argue. I don't like to argue either.
You say what you gotta say. I say what I gotta say, and once you retort from that, we make a decision. I don't argue. I think that's a soft man trait.
I mean, to me, it came across as defensive a little bit too. Like,
right here, this dialogue. No,
I'm just saying, like,
before,
but what she was commenting on, kind of,
but understand where he coming from. She had already popped me.
I do.
She already popped him, so it's like it ain't no give back. I'm not finna ask her to stay, whatever.
But that's also what other people have been saying too. Like, there's gonna be
right.
Like
he should have figured it out early,
right? Because there's definitely gonna be stuff that you need to kind of compromise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
that's on him though. I said that. That's what I was saying. You can't say the same thing twice and not expect balloons to pop. You already got a balloon pop. When you talking to this person, somebody over here pop. Then you go over here, you talk about to this person why they pop, and then you say the same thing, and then pop, pop, pop. Now you got 3 more pops. Yeah, right. You should have learned the first time. I agree with that.
Solution based. We don't argue. We look for a solution. If we can't find a solution, then maybe a solution is we can't find each other. You understand what I'm saying? But it's solution-based situation. When you
from Atlanta or something
and stuff like that. When you get to a certain status, you just looking to solve problems. Bless you.
We 2 for 2 on the double up. So look, I said something he said at the same time. Now you did.
I don't argue with females because at the same time, like that's a female trait.
It didn't register.
You understand what I'm saying? So you say what you gotta say. I say what I gotta say.
What he's saying.
Retort, and I'm done.
I don't know if she agree. I don't see she agree.
Twice as much as I talk, to be honest with you. But it's cool though.
So now, Danny, is she someone that's your type?
She cool. But hell no, a little bit. Like, I don't know.
Is she popped
because I really go out for a woman treat me. You understand what I'm saying?
And she popped him.
Because I don't want to jump out
I
no
feel
airplane. It's kind of hard to see if you my type or not. You know what I'm saying? My type is really like is words of affirmation. I said this on the first time I was on the episode. Like how you talk to me really makes me want to do things for you. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of beautiful women. All y'all beautiful, but if you ain't talking to me right, you ain't my type. So I ain't get a chance to hear it because she just got stuck on what I said to another chick.
He talking his talk
You're in
though.
a relationship and you don't like what your person is saying to you. How do you handle that?
Like I said, I had to listen. How can I handle anything if I don't understand where you're coming from? You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen. Like I'm a leader, baby. So if you to be a great leader, you gotta be you gotta listen to the people who are behind you.
And a good
so
follower
if we
first.
in a relationship, we talking to each other. If you are counting on me to make decisions, I have to understand what makes you tick. I have to understand what makes you happy, what makes you smile.
Where we trying to go? What we trying to do here? That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? We just in this position right now where I have to respond. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'm just listening. Because then I can know.
One of my favorite scriptures is a soft answer turns away wrath. You know what I mean? When somebody else is saying something, even if it's not the way that you like it or want to hear it, sometimes it's just best to just listen and just be like, okay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's definitely a non-abrasive way to respond to something.
Yeah, that's the best way to go. That's the Bible that says that. So I agree with him right here. I do. I understand what he's saying. How about that? I understand what he's saying.
Where the disconnect is. And
But yeah, I was going to say where a lot of them seem to disagree with him was like he came across as a bit, they had already popped. But like,
that's why he said he did that.
Yeah.
That's probably not right, but that's what he said. But he talking his talk now. What he said is making perfect sense. You know what I mean?
Who are counting on.
It's true. The best leaders were the best followers. You know what I mean? Martin Luther King was a follower before he became a leader. You know what I mean? He followed Gandhi. He saw what Gandhi did and learned it and then brought it here and worked it here. So I agree with him.
To make decisions, I have to understand what makes you tick. I have to understand what makes you happy, what makes you smile. And I can only do that by listening to you. You understand what I'm saying? We just in this position right now where I have to respond. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'm just listening. Because then I can know where the disconnect is, and I can fix that.
I think she kind of feeling it.
And can move on. But I ain't jumping on no plane. So
that's all I
say. It ain't happening. I don't care.
Bottom line, I ain't jumping on the plane. In case you forgot. Not happening.
Your name and age.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's unheard of. Because if that didn't make sense,
trying to say, because it does come across as sarcasm.
If that didn't make sense, that should make sense to like 75% of people. The way he just broke it down. Now, if she just hell bent on, I wasn't gonna say the word, but if she just bent on jumping out of a plane and he doubled down and tripled down and actually quintupled down on it, then she just like, I can't talk him into an pop. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's what people mess up too. They try to change folks from the way they think, and it's just like. On that day, I might just be feeling that way and just like, come on, baby, let's go and go. I'm going to go on and jump. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, between time, this is how I feel right now. You know what I mean? Tomorrow,
I was going to say, it felt like, what I was trying to say was it felt like, and probably how they felt, the action of how it's best, like, the action, right, in the moment almost, like, contradicted what he was saying, like, because... It's like you're saying that you're not being defensive. You're saying that you're not argumentative, right? And I can see like, okay, you standing on. I don't want to get on the plane. I'm not skydiving. But like you're missing the whole like they want to do that together. This is why they popped, kind of sort of. But it's more to it. But like that was kind of the gist. And I think that's why she popped when he circled back. That's why she popped like that because the action it contradicted almost everything he just.
Sometimes he might find something she don't want to do, and she might have to, you know what I mean, too.
Yeah, so like
that's such is life. But the way he broke it down made a lot of sense. I'm sorry, that made a lot of sense.
Like
you can have ideas, but not embody them. Like
pushing it, and you probably are like set in your life, and I'm just now getting to the point where I'm like settling, and I don't know.
Oh, they young too. Yeah, you millennials up in here. That's right. If I remember right, my boy about 42 years old. Let's see. Yeah, 36, 31. Huh?
Yeah, she was 29.
Hold on, let's see. If I remember correctly. Let's see.
I am a senior.
Go ahead and start with your name.
Yeah, because Eric, you got to remember
Danny,
everything.
how old are you?
39.
39, see? He got 10 years plus on these ladies. So
Yeah.
there's a disconnect.
No, there's that, and just like the conditions we got to deal with like
That's the most replayed part too.
When millennials came into the job market or just in the adulthood period, everything was already messed up. So like we just out here for a good time, kind of sort of like we just trying to enjoy ourselves a little bit because it's very clear that things are not gonna be or things have not been super stable since we've been into the adulthood.
But too many of them, they're not locked in though. You know what I mean? Millennials, you go to the store, grocery store, they on their cell phone and stuff, and say, hey, can I help you? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the work ethic and everything is missing.
No, it's not. Oh no, we don't have an issue with work ethic. A lot of us work from our phones and stuff too. Like I get a whole bunch of investor leads and stuff. Believe it or not, just scrolling Facebook.
But if you're at work, again, at the grocery store,
if you're at
your
work,
line, you got people in your line, and you standing on your phone.
Yeah, no, that's not cool. I thought you meant just like I thought you meant like trying to talk to somebody. Or something
I meant
like
literally at
the
grocery store.
I've never personally observed, but yeah, okay, like.
Yeah. Just now getting to the point where I'm like settling, and I don't know if that would work.
Because I was about to say a ton of us are entrepreneurs.
But what you mean setting your life though? What you mean by that?
Just as far as like you were deep in your career, and like family wise, I don't know if you have kids or anything like that already. Like I don't have kids, and like career wise, I'm still trying to climb the ladder, so I'm not.
Well, life is always about consistent growth. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
like I haven't always been doing taxes. You know, that's something that came later on. You know, so how I would handle that is like, okay, you young, you 27, you got no kids. I got a son that's 18, taller than me.
They locked in on, or let's should do a part after every person. Be like, does anybody want their balloon back before we let them go? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like she should just check and just give them a chance, because they locked in on this conversation. These girls back here behind them. You know what I mean? I think that would be a good idea. You agree?
I feel like they would just ask for it back. But
nah, that's too much like pride. That ain't happening. Not for real. It is. But if it was a part of it where you get your, that's why she brings some people back to the show when she feel like it was something about them and they deserve another chance. There's several people she brought back to the show.
So it's like, all right, as you learning and growing yourself, I can assist with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because we always learning and growing. Especially when you get old.
It should be.
Like every aspect of your life is something different. Yeah. You understand? So that's the whole point about relationships. Can we grow together? So it's this tax season. After that, it's travel season. Then it's commercial real estate. It's always a continuous learning and growing. If you ain't continuing learning and growing, you dying. I don't want that. So we just moving forward with that. But
he dropping gems though.
Around my age range is cool because you mature, but you don't get all your immaturity out the way. So now it's like, okay, I want to do this. How we do this? I can invest mentally, financially, stuff like that. But you don't know until you hop into it. I ain't hopping out no plane.
Daddy, is she someone that's your type?
She cool. I mean, I like somebody with a little bit more personality, a little funny, somebody that can be like, man, shut up, nigga, and choke me. You know what I'm saying? She don't seem like she'll do that. So,
keep it together. We on the show. Like,
yeah, you gotta
see, they feeling it. They feeling him. They
big dog. Like, you gotta.
He did what he did.
Talk about this when she go home. You feel me? Like, it's just one of those things. Like,
you seem so cool, and I like that we have a lot in common because I like to read too. But
right.
I didn't get those like butterflies, like ooh, like I want him, and that's the feeling that I'm looking for. That's all that was.
30
missing.
seconds. Okay, young lady, you done lost me.
What's the last book you read?
The Silent Patient.
Oh, okay.
It's a thriller. Alex Mackin.
I like the kind of books.
Was it fictional?
That is not personal development.
I like historical fiction. I like romance. I like thrillers. I like a little bit of
not
everything.
there.
I wrote 3 romance novels, 15 scripts.
Really?
Yeah, and all the books I read about personal development.
Okay, yeah, I like little self-help sometimes too.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, now Danny, is she someone that's your type?
Hell no. I don't like the hair. I ain't gonna tell you a lie. I can't.
You're the first one.
Nah, it ain't like
that.
mushroom top.
That's what it's called. It's a mushroom.
See, I was right. All right, then.
It's okay.
But you cool, like the reading and stuff. I mean, I ain't sitting around just reading all day. You know what I'm saying? I read in the back. I keep my Bible most of the time in my back pocket, the books of Jesus.
I'm about to clip this, man. Somewhere around
I'm so
50
much more
seconds.
than that.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I'm
clip it.
saying? I'm from the east side of Atlanta, so like I like to get adventurous. I like to get a little rowdy, a little ratchet. I'm a little rough around the edges.
That's where I live now, Atlanta.
ATL, shout out. I am. Okay.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Chi-Chi 32.
Chi-Chi, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I like her too. Like,
I'm gonna be nice about it.
Like as she talks to me,
this is as nice as it's gonna get.
Uh-oh.
So basically, I don't like someone who's based on like image. Like he said, the wig thing, but you have on a tight shirt and tight pants. So it's
She's
like
gonna
if
try
you're
it.
gonna talk about someone else's image,
She's gonna
she'll
try
let your
it.
own image.
I live in my image 10 times in the back, but it's cool though.
Oh, well, to each his own, like I said. But
Wait,
I feel
what'd he
like
say?
for you to be
I
so
looked at my
instead,
image 10
if
times
you're
in
gonna
the
talk
back.
about someone else's image, you should look at your own image.
He fitted. What's wrong with that?
10 times in the back, but it's cool though.
Oh, well, to each his own, like I said. But I
I
feel
don't
like
do
for you
I don't
to
do
be
taper
so
legs.
aesthetically
That's so
focused, you should
11th grade for me, but he fitted.
I think she's getting at
I ain't
his
gonna
stomach.
tell you.
She getting at his stomach, kind of hanging over his pants.
Yeah,
a little bit.
nah.
It's
You
not,
know what?
The tight look probably wasn't the best one to go.
Nah.
But I feel it though. Like,
Yeah, maybe when he lose that other 20 pounds, and yeah, that's a go. But if that's the case, then she's right. And any big brother knows that we want our shirt to be hang out. We want it to be over our stomach.
Tucked. Yeah.
Nah, that's 100%
Because that's
correct.
gonna highlight that, and I mean, unless the girl is just like in the pot bellies or what have you, you feel me? Like, I'm not saying you got a pot belly, but like, you feel me? Because some girls are still into the dad bod, it's still kind of in, a little bit, but like, like
There are some that like pot bellies. Believe me.
Like,
Like the bad weird thing is like you can't fix that.
And very few men like the bad wig. He's 100% true. And there's some that just settle for that. They like that hood rat look, the dust muffin kind of thing or whatever. Yeah, go for it. It doesn't matter. But most of us, Are you most of us or you?
I don't know. Like, I usually don't go after women that like wear too much weave or like wigs and stuff though. But that's just me personally. Like, I prefer like I'm not even big on like nails and stuff like that either. Personally, like I like natural. I'm
natural
like that. Like, yeah.
The
like,
BBL, I ain't gotta have none of that. It's natural.
Nah, like I mean, it's not necessarily a deal breaker, but yeah, I just prefer like. You feel me? Because I've met a lot of females and stuff, and we started talking, and it's like I could look past the nails and what have you and stuff because it gives high maintenance, or like I'm a big because it's like it's spending money on something that's not necessarily functional, and it feels like a waste because it's purely aesthetic. Like, and that's how a lot of men view and stuff. It's like it's literally just aesthetic. But your nails are pretty, but it's just aesthetic. Like, and it's expensive.
The only woman I could think of that looked good with a BBL, I believe she had one. If you know, you know. Cardi B. Hers look cool. Nicki Minaj.
You can't. There is definitely a point where like BBLs get a little ridiculous, and it's like if you walking around like Kevin Hart say, you look like an ant, like where your legs are tiny and everything else is just like man, you could tell immediately that it's a BBL. Like, yeah, but like if it's good, if I can't tell, if I like ask and then you tell me later and stuff, like okay, like but. Yeah, it's
moral of the story, all natural.
Yeah, and you can tell too. It's like I'm just saying, you learn to appreciate a little cellulite because everything that's plastic is smooth now. It's like that looks too perfect. Like, you know, like.
And then you actually wonder if it's a man or not. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with it.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You can go to a hairstyle pleasing.
I feel you.
That's all.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. The bad wig thing. It's like, you can't fix that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You can go to a hairstylist.
Yeah.
Tell her that.
You tell her that.
I tried.
You just trying to start arguing with her.
Yeah, this isn't from experience. This is not like, you know, I'm an entrepreneur. I done sold hair and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I sold to a slug. I feel you.
Yes.
That's one enhancement I like, though, is braids, and her hair looked good on her, though. And not all the time, but hers look good on her.
No, those locks.
Yeah. But I don't like locks all the time, but hers look good on her, though. I agree with you.
I'm talking about, like, hey, you know, maybe you should try this. Maybe you should try that. And, like, if you don't get it, and then her mama had the exact same one, I was like, I just can't do it.
You talking about people's mamas?
Man, she
you want to talk about mamas? Like, I'm
Jim.
sorry.
You want to talk about wigs and you need to go to the gym.
Hey, I don't know, it's a little wig. It's okay.
She's trying to start
That's
something.
What I'm saying.
That's all
You
that
worry
is.
about wigs, you should go worry about gym, the diet, and other things like that. I just feel like, once again, if you're going to be focused on aesthetics, you should be aesthetically pleasing.
That's cool.
That's just my thing.
I feel you. You're not
a
child.
She's
not a fan.
You're a man, so stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bearskin tack.
Once again, I think you judged correctly.
I mean, I feel like if in a relationship, she'll be like a ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll seem
I'll
like...
be ride to ride. I'm not riding to die.
Oh, yeah, see.
Ride to prosper. And a feisty, and I kind of like that a little bit.
You can have it.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
But,
I don't know what that means either.
Cool. You could be whatever. This is how you treat
fire
me.
signs in
She's
general,
alright,
kinda
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool.
like that.
She's cute, got a little fit.
Okay, well, thank you.
What's your diet like?
I meal prep a lot, and I'm a personal trainer as one of my entrepreneurial endeavors.
So you ain't gonna put nobody on? He got to already come.
You ain't gonna take it to the hairstylist? She can't get a good wig? You can't pay for it?
I can pay for it.
He tried.
I tried.
You
That's
sure
what I'm
you
saying.
tried?
On my look.
You tried with one woman does not mean you get to put everybody in the category of bad wigs.
Is your wig bad?
I have locks.
So what you worried about it for?
Come on, bro. I also feel like
It's
when
giving.
you're talking about women in general, don't take your one experience and feel the need to like.
Okay, ain't nobody here got no bad wig. Okay.
Period.
Then why'd you say it?
Cause she
Ask me what's her deal breaker.
Your deal breaker is a bad wig.
That's
and then
his
you have to
preference.
go ham, and then you just talked about somebody's mother.
Whose mother?
The bad wig mama.
Example.
He forgot about.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Why is it mighty to him? That's his
I care
point.
about how you
talk about aesthetics and about women. There's other comments that you make.
You can't
but I
make
just
certain
feel like
comments about women in general because
Can I
there'll
be
be a
honest with you?
solidarity on in this.
That's what I'm saying. You're not aesthetically pleasing to be talking the way you talk. That's all I'm
So
saying.
you saying I gotta be fit and swole?
Yeah, you need to be fit.
To say I don't like certain things about someone.
Yeah, it's about somebody's appearance.
Well,
if you're talking about appearance, your appearance needs to be on 100. That's all I'm saying.
March 2025, we had the same conversation.
March. I will. You need to be fit.
To say I don't like certain things about someone.
Yeah, it's about somebody's appearance.
Well,
if you're talking about appearance, your appearance needs to be on 100. That's all I'm saying.
Beyond
March
what?
2025, we had the same
Your appearance
conversation.
need to be
March.
March.
I will not
Check
hear
her
it March. Right now, you're not aesthetically pleasing.
Alright, that's cool.
Thank you. Let's go back.
She just wants to smoke.
We
That's all
had
that
one
was.
more pop here. Your name and age.
Little chocolate.
Micah, I'm 30
She
years
held
old.
on for dear life
Micah,
too.
why did you end up popping your balloon? You hung on for so long.
I did. So I kept my balloon because I was really feeling the personality. Like, to me, if you can make me laugh, like, you have my heart. It's just the more that I began to listen to him talk, his answers got sassier and sassier. And, like, I'm the woman. Like, let
Well, I
me
agree
be
with
sassy. You be the man.
But when he
And,
stood on it, he was standing
yeah, so
on
it just
something.
kind of turned me off the more he kind of answered his questions. They got a little attitude-y.
With a smile on my face, I got attitude.
I mean, yeah, you can have an attitude with a smile. That's very possible.
I feel you.
But apart from saying that he was someone that was your type?
He was making me laugh. I was really feeling the sarcasm, the stuff that he was giving the other ladies. It was making me crack up. But as I started listening again, like, it was just certain stuff he said, I was like, I might say that sometimes.
Like what?
Like, I can't remember. But
yeah,
I remember I popped it when I heard it. So that's all that matters.
Okay. Now, Danny, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she dripping chocolate all around here, so you know what I'm saying? She cool.
Thank
you. Like I said, my type is somebody, you know, how they treat me. You know, then I can reciprocate that, or I could give it to you. If you reciprocate it, then you become my type. So, I mean, aesthetically, she look good. Aesthetically. But
See, he makes me laugh, but it's just like, you know, like, can I really take you serious though? Like,
you gotta ask him.
Man, like
Does
I
she take you
said,
serious?
I'm not.
First of all, you talking about serious, like before tax season or after tax season?
See? After.
He said he's going to go travel. He said that already.
During tax season, I'm dead ass serious.
He said
so it's
that.
like this is a fun environment. You know, I'm having
Why
fun
she frowning
relationship
up?
for fun. Like, but when I'm talking about
The red
money,
dress.
I'm dead ass serious. When I'm on stage talking and I'm trying to change somebody's life because they don't understand finances, I'm super serious. When I'm shooting a film, I'm dead ass serious. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? But this is fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to have somebody that we could be locked in and just be in a box.
I see why
we
some
could just
of
have
them
fun
feel kind of
with each other.
insulted.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna talk some stuff back. I ain't gonna let you just get away with stuff. But I don't really take it serious.
save it to
I'm
this
joking 80% of
part
the time.
here.
But the other 20% of the time, I'm dead ass serious. Super serious. We want to do this whole thing with me serious? Yeah, I wouldn't make y'all laugh at all.
50-50 though, because I think that a lot of us are here to really find love. And so if you're joking 80% of the time, it's kind of hard for us to decipher whether you're being serious or you're actually
I'm always
joking.
serious.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in your best
joke.
behavior. You first meeting people.
It's all
Kind of
good.
shit.
Little
Like,
chocolate.
just get like
Sleeping on the little Hershey.
then second, third date, then you be more, then you kind of relax more into it. But like the first when you first meeting people, like that first impression is crucial because that's gonna be the impression that they have. And like, I understand like, you know, getting more comfortable with stuff, but this is usually what happens on dates though. Like you on your best behavior for the first date, kind of sort of, you feel me? You know, you sort of show you got like some home training. You know, you could be out and about with the person, just chill. But like, yeah, it's like on the second, third, then you start to kind of like get more relaxed and stuff, and just gauge whether or not the person is still feeling you. You feel me? But yeah, it's just not to say that you can't be yourself on a first date. You should there's definitely should be some of that shining through. But like, I see why a lot of them popped. Is what I'm trying to say. Like,
No, I feel it. I mean, he definitely learned something today, but I'm a little different. I'm me all the time. You know what I mean? Now I have different energy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm really an introvert that can be extroverted. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm out and about, you know, you might get the more livelier version of me, but I'm not going to be myself because it's too hard to be a representative of something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I always represent myself the same kind of way. You know what I mean? I still got the same morals, same principles, and everything else. You know what I mean? Sometimes I might slide a little bit of this toward this, a little bit towards that.
I'm not saying morals and principles. I'm just saying like.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is,
don't roast your date, like.
Yeah. But if this is himself, that's just who it is. He just found nobody liked it, and he should see why, and maybe he might want to fix himself accordingly. Just say, okay, I'm gonna dial back instead of 80% joking. I'm gonna dial back to like 55%. You know what I'm saying? And then he might come back and he gonna be able to knock something. I thought he was gonna go on with the day with something, but.
Because nobody popped initially. So
I thought he was going
sometimes.
And I think if Arlette, if she would give him another choice, he might end up with something. Because these last 3 girls back over here, they quiet and just locked in and looking and taking it all.
Yeah, they pop a lot too. I'm noticing the first.
They all pop. The second 2 for sure. The little short black dress and her in the red pop because that's what they do. That's all. So let's see how this ends. Let's see how it goes.
I mean, I don't know. I feel the vibe, but I don't know. What is it? What are you feeling?
I'm gonna leave my balloon pop.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, she can't take it back. No way. She gonna leave with a positive. I'll be like.
I tried.
All
right, Danny. Well, that's all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you.
But I think the main. So now, what I'm saying is,
have you heard about Ryoko
they're going to be.
This is the cutting edge portable
On
Wi-Fi hotspot.
he's going to be on. He was on the 3rd season.
With this pocket Wi-Fi,
reunion. They do reunions after every season. So he was on there, and he was giving some good information there. And he always dropping some signs there. And people like him. I think that's why Arlette brought him back for another episode. But this time, instead of being in line, he's the one that's talking to the girls. So hopefully he get it together, get it right. I agree with a lot of what he's saying. But again, it's maybe that age gap, though, because these girls go from like 26 to 33 or whatever. So they might not be on his level. You know what I mean? But
okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Hello, how you doing?
Let's go ahead and start with your name.
Usman.
And Usman, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30. What do you do?
I'm a deputy director of an organization.
Okay. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
You seen that movie?
I enjoy hanging around with family, friends, and traveling. And on the side, is really thinking about my health, and I do a lot of workout videos and just really.
Your girl that called you son, that came to the house. Hey, son. You know what I'm talking about? Always son on 45th Street. Yeah, name's just not mentioned. But
not the girl whose name started with the H.
The T. Say, hey, son.
You really just threw me off.
Yeah. She wanted to go see it. She was bad at me because I didn't want to go see that movie with her. I didn't want to jump out of the airplane. I mean, I didn't want to go see that movie.
It was a good movie.
It probably was, but it ain't my kind of movie, though. That's the name.
Oh, her.
Yeah, her. I mean, this is a problem we used to have a very long time ago. You used to describe a lady, and I'd be like, I don't know, you might talk about 4 or 5 different people. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I never going to go see it, and I almost went. I'm like, man, I wasn't feeling it, so I didn't go.
Yeah, enjoy time.
She still keep in touch.
Well.
Okay. And now, what are some things to look for in a woman?
I mean, someone that's down to earth. That's someone that's really family oriented as well, and someone that likes to travel and like.
What is the hat again? That's
experience
you want to get
cultures.
Yeah, one of the dudes had a hat on that was similar. Like it's also giving monkey D.
Someone that's calm and relaxed.
It's also giving can't get right. That's what we don't like.
It's like kind of do give can't get right. That's funny.
Just about emotional intelligence, and I don't say it as cliche.
That's the kid's name.
How long he lasts?
We're gonna really see how long he gonna last.
And now,
ain't nobody
pop. You got no pop.
Smokers, I would say smokers.
I agree with
Oh,
attitude.
I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised with her though. I'm not surprised. She's a smoker.
All right, so
probably a 420 family.
Let's go on over there, see why she ended up.
Bet you a 420 family.
Okay, let's start with your name and age.
I'm Chi-Chi, 32.
Chi-Chi, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Mrs. 420. I can't even skip around it. You can't surpass it.
Her whole aesthetic says 420. Now that we
but that's definitely
she on 420 right now. Look at her eyes.
Mental health, all that. So I'm Mrs. 420. Somebody doesn't like me smoking, they can go.
It does work.
I mean,
super well.
I understand.
It is super
420. I live in
effective.
Colorado, so.
Yeah, I live in LA.
Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah, then that makes all of the sense in the world. Like,
Subscribe a pothead.
California's a
someone
capital.
that needs it every day.
Yeah, you could categorize it that. I'm Mrs. 420 every day, all day, every day, in the gym, all that.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
So is she someone that's physically type? I know obviously with the whole 420 thing,
conditions and stuff like that.
She's attractive, beautiful. Some of that will approach for sure.
Like I said, it's to each their own. Like, but yeah, medicinally, like it can actually work as it works as a stimulant. It can work as a stimulant medication. It can work as a relaxant. It really depends on what the person's needs are. But like, yeah, like the stereotypical pothead is like not, especially in California, is not what you think, because there's a whole even people you wouldn't expect to smoke do. And like studies have shown that basically it tends not to interfere like with their work and stuff like that. But yeah, you'd be surprised like and stuff how many people, especially on the West Coast, smoke. Like
I wouldn't be surprised. I was one of them for a very long time, so I know. This girl here is has anxious anxiety. She can't wait to smoke. That's preference, clearly. What she got going on.
She did mention mental
health.
She mentioned it, but
attractive, beautiful. Some of that will approach for sure.
You're welcome. Let's head on back. Okay, so we still do have quite a few balloons left unpopped, so I'm gonna hand you a pick. Hold on to that. Yes, they are beautiful, beautiful ladies. But
I just got to drop this in real fast because you and I had this conversation before. So she has mental health problems, let's just say. And it's amazing how they find 4 or 5 other people that have mental health problems and they all medicate together.
No, that's not what was being said at all.
I'm not saying that about her. I'm talking about the reason why people smoke. It's not because of medication or use. They use that excuse. They get the card, they purchase, but that's not why. They smoke it because it feels good and we like it. We liked it. I liked it.
There's also a ton of people. It can effectively replace things like opiates and stuff in medication. So like you got like a sports injury or something like that, or like yeah, I'm not saying that that's universally the case, but like it is more common, like especially for the super long list of uses that there are now. Like it is more common than like yeah. Anyway,
it's more common to use an excuse, to have it as an excuse. That's what it is.
I mean, if you want to,
way too many people before it became medicinally sound and everything else. People were smoking it.
No, but people also self-medicate, and some people will use like alcohol and stuff like that too. Like I said, I don't know. I don't want to get into like I don't really know what people's reasons are, but like yeah, if she mentioned mental health, like I immediately think like some type of anxiety disorder or PTSD, because a lot of women, like I said before, in prior videos, are also like SA victims and stuff like that. Like so it can be kind of like one of those things like you just never know.
I was just speaking to the homeboy BC the other day. I'm gonna see if you know. I want to see if you know him. I just use initials for, you know what I'm saying. I just call him that rather. But we was just talking the other day, and I happened to ask him about a neighbor that he had that I didn't know if he knew the connection, right? And you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, "You mean the one that shot your mom? Rest in peace." And I said, "Yeah, you know about that?" He said, "Yeah, boy, I've been, you know what I'm saying?" Me and him talked, and so what we're talking about in the midst of that is how I'm 51, he's 47, and how the stuff that we had to see as teenagers, when we talked about stuff that happened in our neighborhood, on the block, and everything else, it's like it's unhealthy. We shouldn't have to go through that.
Yeah, it is.
But we also celebrated the fact that, you know, we both love the Lord, obviously, but we celebrated the fact that we don't use those vices. We definitely have reasons to have mental health problems, post-trauma and everything. I mean, what's the PTSD and everything else?
Yeah, but if you have a heart condition, do you stop taking medicine because...
That's not what we're talking about.
Okay, I mean... But
because the heart medication is made for that. Weed was not. Alcohol was not.
Yeah,
and that's my point.
Like, that's what I'm saying, though. It's not necessarily... That's what it's used for. It's effective. Studies show that it's effective for treating those things. It's not just used as, like, an excuse anymore. Like... That's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm actually a heavy advocate for not using
Like, because if you see the alternatives for anxiety medications and stuff like, or in terms of anxiety medications and stuff like that, that stuff kills you. Weed doesn't. So like, it's just kind of one of those things. Like, if you are smoking instead of taking benzos, and benzos and alcohol is literally a killer. Like it kills people. Like more often than people think too. It's just a better choice. It's a better circumstance. Like, but I mean, I feel what you're saying, but like when you really start to kind of like peel back the curtain on it and stuff, like it is way better as an alternative to things like that. Like,
what I'm saying is you have doctors who are paid to prescribe certain things for certain situations and things, and that's the reason. That's the way the drug market makes their money nowadays. That's all I'm saying.
And we do have to pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Okay.
Your girl gone again.
All right. Let's start with the first one you popped. Let's have your name and age.
My name is Taylor. I'm 27.
Okay. And Taylor, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked everything you said. The smoker thing was low end, but I'm not every day, so that's fine. But yeah, like you're attractive. I liked everything else you said. So decided why not.
Okay. So why do we end up popping hers?
She's beautiful. I love that blue outfit and everything. I just had to pop 2, and this was it's hard, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Ken. I'm 27.
And Ken, why did you have your
Again,
balloon?
I definitely haven't seen this episode.
Yeah, I like your skin complexion.
Thank you.
I think I'll save it for you or something.
All right. And now why do we end up picking her?
Beautiful. I love the style and everything, class, but just looking at the other lineup, and I just see something else as well.
Respect it.
All right, thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask these remaining ladies a question, whatever question you have for them.
All right. My question is, what is your passion? What do you enjoy doing? When you wake up in the morning, what just brings you that peace and that happiness in your life? So.
Okay, let's start over here first with your name.
I remember last time a guy asked that question, it did not go well. Let's hear it. Now, one girl said her cat, and he was like, your cat. Like, her cat is what gives her peace when she wakes up in the morning. Looking at her cat, making sure the cat was fed and this, that. Yeah, that didn't go well.
Age.
I'm Caroline. I'm 32.
And Caroline, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
My biggest passion, I would say.
It's her biggest passion for life. Her cat.
I have to think about that.
Yeah, I'd pop her balloon.
Good question.
It could be anything. Like, it doesn't have to be too big. Like, just
know.
anything that gets you going, like you said.
Yeah, I'd pop her.
I love to work out, so I mean, just waking up, just knowing that I'm going to work out, making sure that I'm healthy.
Hopefully, the job that you have is your passion.
fit. Yeah, that just keeps me going. Just knowing
That's
that
a great place to
I'm
be.
gonna work out. So, yeah.
Don't worry, girl, you did good. All right, your name and age and answer to his question.
I'm Alicia, and I'm 28, and I would say my passion is my future self. So I'm not totally where I want to be. I'm still in school. I'm still working, but I think about the bigger picture, and I'm like, I want a lovely life. That's my everyday. I'm like, I gotta work hard so I can ball later. Absolutely.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to his
It's
question.
all about hers.
I'm Daisha, and I'm 29, and what really motivates me, I would say, is just like being 1% better every single day. God, just working. I'm very money motivated, so being just better as a person.
Awesome.
Name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Micah. I'm 30 years old. And I would say what I'm most passionate about right now, I am a program counselor for a graduation retention program.
That's
and
a good thing to be passionate
I really
about.
think my biggest passion at this moment is being a
The
direct
kids.
support for our youth.
That's what's
Working
up.
in a predominantly black high school.
Let's go,
being
baby.
a representation, somebody that
Pop everybody else
students can
balloon. Let's
come
go.
to for direct support. That is my passion right now.
Love it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Hey, here we go. That was good. You see, she was ready. She knew exactly what she was talking about. She working in that field. That's very rewarding.
My name is Kenyani. I'm 27. I tend to get emotional sometimes when I talk about my passion.
Okay,
so
she gonna have
it
a
may
good
come.
one. Should be.
But definitely just personal growth and being a support and seeing my friends grow. That is one thing that I'm very passionate about. Also, even though I mentioned that I'm in an external consultant, I long-term am pursuing clinical psych. So serving the populations, like building a Black family structure and serving veterans as a former veteran myself, and ensuring that they have proper mental health care.
That's good.
Mental health is definitely a big part of the conversation of our generation.
No, like just like, I see so much going on within these communities, and I've experienced things being a part of these communities that, they don't have proper mental health care, and that's pretty much what's destroying these communities. So, long term, like that's what's really moving me and motivating me, and I won't rest until I can create that platform to reduce at-risk behaviors in these communities. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to this question. My name is Lunica. I'm 27, and what drives me every morning is that if I have breath in my lungs and I still have purpose to fulfill, I believe my life, I'm supposed to influence people, so I'm also a content creator. I do Christian fitness, encouraging posts, and stuff like that. So I feel like my testimony is going to reach multiple people, and I still have people that will also influence me. So I feel like that's what drives me.
Awesome, thank you. Great answers too.
That's an honest.
And obviously, we got to throw it
These
back
first
to you.
2 or
You
3
gotta
is
answer
about
your own
themselves.
question.
I mean, if you check my phone right now, the front screen, it says daily motivational affirmations for me. And I read it every day I wake up, and I look at the mirror and I tell myself that, and I believe in that as well. It's really just being able to be in the community, impact, change as well. And the work I do is really my passion and what I love to do. And just working in different communities and organizations and making sure their voices are lifted as well. So.
Okay. All right. So you heard from these beautiful ladies. It is time to pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons. Okay.
Yeah, because y'all about y'all. Really could pop 3 of them right
Moving
now.
away. All right. Let's start over here. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I really liked his style, the way he looks. I really liked everything that he said. I could tell he's a very passionate person.
Carry himself well, too.
And I could just tell that he's like serious about his life. He can, I don't know, I just feel like he's giving like leader, somebody that, good leader, yeah.
Okay. And why did we end up popping hers?
Beautiful, wonderful dress as well. Oh, I see everything, the style, everything done and everything. I just resonated with different questions already that I wanted to.
Different answers.
Yeah, that's it.
That makes sense. And then over here, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
You seem like a focused man. You seem like you know what you want. You seem like you are driven, and I like that about you.
And why did we end up popping her balloon?
I would have to say the money part. You mentioned money. I love money too, trust me.
But it can't be the main passion.
I love getting up every day making money as well. I just felt like that's not what I want to hear right now, and especially resonating some of the stories right now. So
I mentioned God as well. Money makes the world go round. So.
It does. I mean, money makes the world go around, but it's not should be something that it could be your passion, like I said, but it's just not something else.
Something that should make you driven.
Huh?
Is that something that should make you driven?
I mean, for me, like passion, money could make you driven. A lot of people, money. I go for money, but that's not what I was looking for in this space right now. Especially when I'm thinking about passion is like what makes money's happiness. I travel all over the world and I love it just because of the money I have, but it's just not something that I will mention if I would ask that question to somebody. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's ask our 4 remaining ladies another question.
You think one of them going home?
All right, the next question is, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I have both my father and my mother. And one thing my father always said, he's trying to get me to marry like any African would. But the thing I would say is like, did you have a male figure in your life as you was growing up? If that could be a stepdad, a mentor, a coach, and who was that and why? Was that important to you?
Okay, let's start down there and then come back.
Perfect.
All right, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So
the question was, did I grow up with a male figure?
My
and
dad.
What was the following question?
Did that impact your life? Did that have an impact in your life as well?
So I also grew up in a 2-parent household.
I could
My
tell.
mom and my mother, my father
It's
have been
evident.
together for 40 years.
It's not rare, but it should be much more of it though. But it was evident. I knew she was gonna say that. You can tell by how she carries herself, even for her young age. She's just like very well. She's very mature for her age. She's very level-headed, so to speak. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it makes a difference.
So I've been able to witness what true love looks like, what trials and tribulations look like as well, and I think I've been able to.
That's definitely a key thing, is a successful two-parent household, because you can introduce a whole lot of dysfunction where people will stay together and they hate each other, but they're only together for the kid. Kind
It's
of
a toxic environment.
Yeah, it becomes a negative thing. But no, I feel that, like, in people that do come from, that have like a healthy dynamic with their parents, and B, both parents, it's actually, because you actually get a gauge or like a point of reference for how you should be treated by the opposite sex first and foremost, especially if your mom's in your life, and then B, like B, you get more structure and like support in general, like from in a two-parent household.
You get a
like
balance.
Support in general. I mean, like, you're gonna get more. How do I say it? Like, there's usually gonna be somebody available to
nurture,
show up at events and stuff like that, or like, I mean, like, just generally supportive, like, show up at events, like, people that are kind of like more in your life, kind of like, or how do I say it? I mean, I don't know, like like I said, I grew up in a single parent household, right? But yeah, I had my grandma though, and like that kind of like was like the main that was kind of a main, just kind of support. Yeah,
especially morally, or like I say, nurture, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's why it's God's design to have a man and a woman to be there together to yin and yang it and make it work for the family.
See what it is to be a man and what I'm to expect from a man. I also have three brothers, so being able to see how they love on their women and their fiancés definitely has allowed me to see what I want my future husband to do for me.
She ain't got no tattoos either. I love that. Her.
Over
Not
here?
one tattoo.
You want to answer his question?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, to be frank, I grew up in a single parent household. It was just me, my mom, and my baby sister. A lot of the family that I've created myself. It's also part of influence for why my focus group is building the Black family structure. So cannot really say that I've had that positive male role model that has been consistent. Have I had positive male influences? Yes, temporarily, but no.
Awesome, thank you. There's one guitar pattern that's not talked about on YouTube, and none of the pros will tell you about it. But
what do I tell
over here? Like the young lady to my left, I grew up in a single parent household. I do not look
it's
at
evident.
that as
That's
something
crazy.
that has held me back. I feel like that has made me extremely resilient in this life. And my dad, he was my favorite person. He was around not as much as I would have liked him to, or an active father would have been, but he was definitely present in my life, and I love him. He passed away 2 years ago, but my mother is who has really shaped me to be who I am today.
This last girl, what you think? Two parent or no? Black dress.
I don't know. I can't really gauge. Like,
I'm gonna say nah. I'd be surprised if she did have both of them.
Okay, so I was raised by a single father. First and foremost, you're so blessed to have two parents. Like, that's really lucky. I don't think most people have two parents. And I think my dad did shape me. It's very formative. I think I get my gift of gab, my hustle, a little bit of everything. And I was blessed to see what a true provider looks like in a man. Because my dad's very hardworking and was able to provide for my stepmom so she didn't have to work. So I like to see that drive.
Thank you.
Right. Whew, those are good responses.
Beautiful responses.
So we
She's
do
still
have to
getting
pop
popped for the last
balloon.
time. That's just me. I'm sorry. I can't speak for him. Just because she's beautiful. But not her. Okay.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
My balloon was unpopped because I just really do relate to a lot of your core values that you have, and I just could not find anything. I could not find anything wrong. I could not. So
That's the first time I ever heard that before. That's what's up. They solid though. Ain't nobody say nothing bad about it.
I could not. So.
Beautiful answer. I really like what you're doing with mental health because I do a lot of work in the mental health industry space as well. I work with a lot of youth and a lot of community members that I work with as well with the mental health space. The tattoo, because I go to a lot of events and galas and I want to bring you along with me and things like that. And I was just like, no. But other than that, you're beautiful, wonderful.
She finna pop now.
With you and the work you're doing, cause I
The little black dress for the pop, because she got all kind of tattoos.
Okay, let's
I'm surprised she didn't use that. Another reason to pop for some people. She really feeling
What
that.
does a romantic date look like to you?
Okay, what does a romantic date look like to you?
A romantic date can be plenty of things. I think there's different options. Definitely a good meal. I like eating good. I'll say that. Super romantic. Gift giving is one of my top 3 love languages. Not the first, but flowers, just a good ambiance and good vibes. I really want to laugh, have fun, and just good chemistry. I feel like I'm a bubbly person, so I want to be next to my man, giggling and having fun. I want to be swept off my feet. I don't know. I'm a lover girl. I'm a Pisces.
Okay, let's go over here. What is a romantic date? That was a question? Okay.
What does a romantic date look like?
So I think for me, I like a very intentional man.
match.
So I like a man who listens to the things that I like to do and what makes me happy. So a romantic date to me would be going to listen to a live band, going to a botanical garden. I love flowers, things like that. So anything that makes it seem intentional, as if you've been listening to what I've been telling you, that to me is very romantic.
Noted. Intentionalities.
All right, and over here.
Not to steal Micah's answer, but I think it is similar. Intentionality is everything. We can have a romantic date at home. I could have made a comment I saw someone painting or something like that, and you set up a whole entire painting kit, and we do that at home, eat some good food, and just hang out. So romanticism. A whole teacher, I can't speak, honey. It's really just about intentionality, listening, being attentive, and paying attention.
They feeling baby boy though. They ain't popped or nothing. They like great answers.
Yes. But we do
She
have
knows
to
she finna go with them tattoos.
No. Go ahead and pop a balloon.
A black balloon. Let's see. Am I right? Let's see.
It is tough. I know. We're down to the final 3. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. So, Alicia, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
First and foremost, I love dimples. I like some of your answers. I was waiting for a little bit more. I didn't feel the total chemistry. I was waiting to see a little bit more of your personality, but I do think you're educated. You seem just really well-rounded.
And why do we end up popping hers?
I love your bubbly personality because I feel that. I'm kind of bubbly at times as well. But really, it's just...
I was waiting for that. You said she had too many tattoos, and I was over here looking at my arm dang, what about me? I was waiting for you to pop mine for that reason.
I don't have any, so it's just...
It's a cultural thing, I feel you. No problem.
Thank you.
She held
So our
up
2
well.
remaining ladies, any questions for him? Okay, let's start here.
Do you have children, and if so, how many?
No, 0.
Tell you ain't got no kids.
Do you have any kids?
I do not have any
They
children.
locked in. They going home.
I do want kids, though. So, do you as well?
Of course.
Okay.
My parents waiting for grandkids.
Let's get it on.
I'm just like, hey.
Same. Okay, you're good? Okay, any questions over here?
I have 2 questions. Have you ever been married? Are you separated, estranged? Is there anybody in your life who thinks you're in a relationship with them?
Oh, she done been through some things.
Okay.
No.
It is important to ask that question.
Right. My second question
She tells
is,
from
are
experience.
you a Christian?
No.
Oh. Pop.
It's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
Hit me up, girl. No, I'm just playing that she hit me up.
I'm Islam, Muslim, yeah. And I'm willing to open to different religions as well, so.
Yeah, so for me, I'm looking for someone
I
who's
wouldn't be
already
surprised
in
the other
that
girl
position,
popping.
someone who could lead me. I've had experiences with people who I had to help bring to that position, and I don't want to do that anymore.
It ain't easy.
I want to be able to play my role. Yes, I want to be a helper and contribute, but I want my man to make that initial step. I want someone I can follow.
Well, you
Follow
hung
me
on
as
to
I
it for
follow
quite some
Christ.
time. Why so?
What he was saying, I was interested in it, his core values, him growing up in a 2-parent household. I think we're similar in that way. Yeah, you seem like a great guy. What you do for work is amazing.
Thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Beautiful, amazing, and just the fitness ding dong in my brain already. It's not even that. Just you're gorgeous, beautiful. I love the hair.
Thank you.
The dress, man.
Thank you.
She's working at that.
Okay.
They can't wait, right?
Okay, thank you. All right, so we do have our last lady. Come on up here. Let's ask
that's
any
a
of our
done deal.
final questions up here.
Unless she want to be
Do
Muslim.
you guys
now.
have any last final question for one another?
Yeah, I think I have a few. So, where do you live?
Colorado.
Okay, I live in Virginia. So is that going to be a problem?
It's a long way.
I've done long distance already in the past, so
Okay.
I'm
It's
open
a
to
long
it.
way.
Me too. And then also, I heard you say that you are Muslim. Currently, I do not practice any religion. I am very faith-based. I do pray every day, but I do believe in God. Is that an issue for you?
But that's not a deal breaker for me.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
I have one more, a couple of questions.
Okay.
Do you have a passport?
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
cool. That's it. That's it. Everything else we can do.
Absolutely.
All right, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
I think it's a yes.
Is
I've
it a
been
yes for
knowing it
you
was
for
a yes
her?
a long time ago.
We got it!
That's the first match. Wow.
I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on
30
off.
minutes
Give it
in.
up for them!
30 an hour.
No, I'm saying for the second video.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next
think it'll
single
be all
guy.
So I'll be one.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing for the first one.
Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Brenton.
Brenton, how old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a film producer. I make music
That's
videos,
very nice, whatever that
commercials,
is.
shorts, and I'm now helping people grow their internet shows.
Okay.
And I do real estate.
All right. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm kind of nerdy. I like reading books, traveling, hanging out with my friends and family, and yeah.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Black.
And I'm black and I'm black and I'm
Okay,
black,
well,
y'all.
that's everybody in this
Yeah,
lineup.
we ain't saw you before.
No, I've seen you before.
I'm black, y'all. And I'm
Partner
black.
liability.
Black, I'm black, I'm black, y'all.
Someone that's kind of into entrepreneurship in some capacity.
Okay.
And
You got some winners up there.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Kids.
Kids, okay.
Yeah, can't do children. An inability to cook. You can't cook.
I feel you on that one, bro.
There is a lot of people in
Yeah, I think it's
our
about it.
generation
Okay.
that
Do you
Deal
cook?
breakers. Huh?
You cook?
No, that's
They
why
can
he's
cook
That's why you need
evidently.
someone, okay. All right, so we haven't
Evidently,
got
they
any
can
pop
cook though.
balloons
There ain't
yet.
nobody popping.
So let me hand you a pick.
No, I'm usually the
I
one
gotta
that
go
cooks.
first.
Let me
Yes, you
be-
do. Oh, okay. So I'll have you pop 2 more, and then we'll talk to the one that.
Here we go again.
You didn't mean to do that, right? Oh.
Ah! You see what he did?
Yeah,
You're gonna pop 2
He got another
balloons.
balloon to blow back up for.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay.
These two ain't popped, the black dress and the red dress.
I got tattooed up. It's flat tattoo.
Okay, and then 1 more.
You know, yeah, if the tattoos bother you, you need a black dress.
Man, what?
No, he said he did like the
Oh.
tattoo. He gave her props to the tattoo.
Okay, never
was
mind.
like,
We
I'll
got a
make the
pop.
choice for
Okay,
you.
let's start over here. Let's have your name and age.
I'm Kenyani and I'm 27.
Yeah, everybody
Kenyani,
keep
why did you
popping
have your
her.
balloon
She's-
unpopped?
But she seemed
I don't
cool.
go unpop because I feel like I didn't really get to know him
Yeah,
in his
'cause she ain't
responses
dark
yet.
enough,
So I was just
I don't
kind of waiting on it. Maybe that could have been a flag
Happened
right
earlier,
there
we'll
that
see.
there wasn't much to go off of. So I was just kind of waiting a little bit to see if there was more that I was going to get that made me stay in or made me exit. So that's why.
Okay, got it. So why did we end up popping her balloon?
I don't know. I had to choose somebody. I don't know.
So is she someone that's your type?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know. I don't really have a answer. Maybe it's energy or something. I'm not sure. We just started the game, so I don't know. It's the best I have.
All right, thank you. So let's start over here then. Your name and age.
My name is Lunica. I'm 27.
Just say
And Lunica, why did you end up popping your balloon?
because like
I
a lot of
think you're
people
a
will pop for
humorous
skinny
guy.
girls,
Love what
and
you
it's
just
just
did with
like
that balloon.
crazy.
Love
But then
the
they don't
black
want to
garment.
say.
But the
Your
Exit.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know. I don't really have a.
name and age.
Say it again.
I was saying a lot of people will pop for skinny girls, and they don't want to say that that's why it is. But it's just like, bro, just say she didn't have
the shape I like.
The shape that you wanted. Like
I said it.
But that is almost as aesthetic as you know, in terms of, I don't know, kind of like pet peeves for me so far walking the show as height with women. Like
well,
so
that's true. Although a shape can be shaped, but I feel you. You're right.
Yeah,
but there's many guys that like it though, like it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like me, I'm kind of big, you know what I mean. But there are women that like that.
My name is Lunica. I'm 27.
And Lunica, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're a humorous guy. Love what you just did with that balloon. Love the black comment, but the gold in the teeth.
It's not your style.
It's not. I feel like we're.
Goatee.
Do your thing. No, do your thing.
I don't know. I feel like age and like still having gold in your teeth. It's just not my.
It's real.
Not
It's
my
for life.
taste.
For sure. Where you from? What city you from?
Boston.
For sure.
That explains it.
Chicago.
Okay. All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
It's a pretty look. I like the dress.
Thank you.
Nah, Massachusetts.
And we
is
had
pretty-
one more down over here.
I mean, I haven't been.
It's pretty bland, isn't it?
What, Massachusetts?
Yes.
Nah,
As far as the culture.
Your name and age.
I was
Not
gonna
only
say
the culture though.
I was gonna say they're pretty educated and stuff.
Yeah, that's why she don't like the goatee. For what I'm saying. I'm just guessing.
Nah, I've been told that it's like it gives grimy, kind of, sort of, or like almost like, you feel me? Like I hit licks for a living. Like I don't know, but that's just.
Well, your grandmother had gold. Your granddad had gold.
No.
Bridge.
Like I mean, like having like a full grill. Like I don't know if that's what
do
he has.
No, I think he probably's got a little piece in there or something. Because she said it gold too.
No, she
What
was
else?
saying. Yeah, that's what she was saying. Like he got gold ones. He probably have a bottom set. You just can't really see.
Can't
it.
really tell. Yeah. If that's the case, yeah, it's probably a little too much. But at one time, I wanted to go bridge. You know what I'm saying? So to each their own.
Age? Chi-Chi, 32.
Hey, Chichi.
Chi-Chi, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just I pop out my all the
He
time.
said he could cook and he was so proud. Sorry.
I can feed myself. I can't cook. You know what's the difference?
Like, can you make some rice? Can you boil something? Like, hot water, can you make that? I just feel like in the day and age, I do feel like a woman should nurture and, take care of home. I do feel like a man should protect and provide. However,
You should be.
I feel like being able to do both things is a necessity.
Yeah. 'Cause you gotta do
And
it
then
for
I'm trying to get
yourself.
past like the whole
Like,
initial like, is he
cooking
a
is
guy
just-
that I would say yes to if he approached me? And the answer was no. So
She popped because she's a popper. What we gonna say?
I guess, but like I was gonna say, some of the things is a necessity. Like, cause what are you doing if you single? Like, you feel me? Like, who cook it
Eat
for
what I
you?
want to eat when I want to eat
Like,
it,
do
from
you-
wherever I want to
do
eat it
you-
from.
Do you cook? Do you clean when you're single? Like, what do you feel me? Like, these things can't necessarily be, you feel me? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Almost like especially outside of like a certain context, basically. So it's like you got to be capable of doing these things, like a little bit.
That's the thing about a good man. Or a good man want a helpmate. You know what I mean? A good woman that's gonna be a helpmate. That's what it is. Help
Yeah,
me.
but that's-
help get it together.
Yeah, that's a helpmate, but it's different. There's a difference between helping and doing everything for you. Like,
Nah, I don't think he said that. He just said he
but
wants somebody that can cook. I want somebody that can cook. Cause
Nah, I'm not saying-
I've been
I'm
in a
not saying
situation
that
where he
he
thought it
is,
was the
I'm
other way around.
Yeah, I'm not saying that that's necessarily what he said, but
Yeah.
just there.
I've had people say that because I'm a chef, and at that time an aspiring chef, that that I was supposed to be cooking all the time. Like, no, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
especially if you cook professionally, you there's
That part.
you cook for other people, you taste a whole lot, and then when it's time for you to eat, you eat a piece of cheese standing up somewhere or something like that, like, or a slice of pizza or something, depending on like maybe something that maybe an order that came back or something. You nibble off that or something. Like, you don't really. Unless you at home and it's your day off, then you really make a meal for yourself. But it don't really. But yeah, I personally don't like, or don't mind rather. Like I said,
Cooking.
in my
But every worker
relationships-
deserves a day off.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
In my relationships, though, yeah, I'm usually the one that cooks. Like, and
it gets old. to me. Hey, I'm cool.
That was a no, and then you were just like barking about not being able to boil water. I kind of was like, I'm good, yeah, fine. Because sometimes I like a man who can cook, just personally.
Okay.
I'm greedy.
That's what she should have said. Just left it at that.
What?
Instead of approach you would turn me down?
Possibly.
For sure.
Just like now they're like we like right maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
what is
he
it? What is
blanking in
it?
there.
What's that? A gold tooth? See, I'm blind. So I squint and I couldn't show the people there. See, show the tooth.
Okay, it is just one.
Show the tooth. Yeah, I was like, okay, what is that? I like it, but I don't. But I love how you're dressed. I love your demeanor. I love a lot about you. But you need to learn how to make some rice.
I can make the rice for sure.
Make some rice. I'm greedy. Okay, 420 girl. I like to eat. You
I got the rice cooker.
Oh, you know how to make rice?
So I know how to make rice.
Can you make some chicken?
I tried to
go
get your
with it?
balloon back, but I ain't got no more. So.
Cause I meant to pop it. I'm greedy. Y'all.
For sure.
All right. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's just
Yeah, y'all a match, really. Looking at y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate
Y'all look good together.
Okay, let's head
Should
on.
ask for a balloon back, but that's too much
You
like
can walk any way you feel comfortable walking. All right, so we have 5 remaining balloons. Go ahead and ask these remaining ladies a question.
Okay. If we were to make a TV show about your life, who would be in it and what would it be about?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, let's start down there. Come up. All right, let's have your name and age first, and then the answer to his question.
I'm Ken. I'm 27. Does it have to be a celebrity or it can just be anybody?
It could be nobody. It could just be you.
Oh, okay.
Just, I'm trying to understand what in interacting with you on a day-to-day, or considering your interest in what you're into, who in your life, what the show would be about.
Okay. So I'm introvert, extrovert. So half of it would be me in the house, watering my plants, reading, cleaning up around the house, just chilling, doing my thing. And then the other half of it would be me out enjoying my family and my friends, or, my travels, my adventures. A lot of my friends say that I live day to day like a Sims character because I just do like tasks and I'm just all over the place. So if you've ever seen the game Sims, like I do like little tasks here and there, and then I'm like, oh, what's next? And, I'm just energetic, but then I like to chill too. So
for sure.
Yeah.
No, a lot of Sims is really popular or whatever.
All right, your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Taylor. I'm 27.
I haven't played
I had a movie. I would play myself, of course, but it would just mostly be like, I don't know, working. I'm a software engineer, so me coding, trying to figure out problems, and then like on the side I work on my own projects, so that stuff. Then like weekends, like link up with my girls, have a good time, go to brunch, chill, hang out, yoga. I mean,
okay.
I don't know, that's probably it.
Sure.
Or traveling too, the couple trips, because I like to travel. I'm never at home, so that's a thing. I like to every other weekend, if I'm not home, I'm visiting family, or I'm like in another state, another city, something. So
right, for sure.
All right, and over here, your name and age and the answer to his question.
Still there. She
My
ain't
name is
popped.
Daisha. I'm 29. And the answer to your question would probably be like a day in the life, every single day type vlog vibe, or like reality. This is my best friend, my sister, my right hand. She'd be the.
Are they real friends
She'd
in real
be in
life?
it with me. Yeah, we'd be co-hosts on our show. It'd be very, very entertaining. But yeah, I just feel like, reality.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you want to hear more?
I told
That
you
was
I got
good.
invited to
Okay, and then over here.
I told you I got invited to do a reality show. Right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like that wound up falling through, but it's pretty interesting though. Like it's about entrepreneurship. Anyway, I'll tell you later. But yeah.
Okay. One time they had twin sisters on here.
No, I think I saw that.
With the twin sisters?
Yeah, the twins.
Think if I
Let's start with your name and age first.
My name is Alicia and I'm 28, and if I had a show about myself, I would have my co-star, Daisha. Also, I would do my family, like my niece, my parents, and definitely my kitty cats, and Mimi and Moxie. Shout out to Mimi and Moxie. My babies.
Wait, what's up, Moxie? What's up,
Her
Moxie?
Mimi and
cats.
Moxie, my kitty cats.
The
That's their
cats,
name.
bro.
There's two.
You
There's
gotta
sisters.
listen. She ain't talking fast. She just listens
But
slow.
yeah, just the people that are in my everyday life, and what would I do? I'd be living a healthy lifestyle, like probably just filming content. yeah, going to the gym, doing some homework, just living my best life, going shopping, like just being a girl. I'd be cute.
And
You're
over
too
here,
excited
name and
about
age
it.
and answer this question.
I'm Caroline. I'm 32. I just want to ask a question. Is that removable? Oh, it's a girl? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just making sure.
Caroline.
Yeah, I don't really see this, but a lot of people think that I look like Gina Torres, so I would have her play me. And it would just be like traveling.
Yeah, because
I know it ain't who I think it is. No, because that ain't her real name. So who is Gina Torres? Eva Mendez, but that ain't her. Image of Gina Torres. Let's see who. Oh yeah, she look like her.
Yeah.
Right here, she look like her. There,
Is that from? What is she in?
I have no idea. You want to find out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's zoom back out of here. Let's go to all. We don't want to do the images. Let's just say who is Gina Torres? American actress. Singer and producer. She's known for her roles as Zoe Washburn and Finally, I ain't never heard of her.
Firefly.
No,
That's where I recognize her from, is Firefly.
You was just talking about that, huh?
Nah.
Did you mention that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to watch it with my friends in Berkeley though, like a long time ago. It was when that and like Doctor Who and stuff. But yeah,
She looked like her, but her lips are more defined than
World
yeah.
and just trying different foods from different cultures. I love to eat and I love to travel, so that's what it would be about.
It's cool.
All right. Okay, what about for yourself?
Wait, I forgot the question.
You forgot your own question?
If I had a TV show?
Yeah.
If I had a show, I would probably like drop myself into like non-English speaking countries and just figure it out. So like just drop me somewhere in like I don't know, Vietnam or something. And I gotta meet people and like figure out how to
communicate
in Vietnam.
Okay.
Like with Google Translate only or something like this, like a little travel show or something.
Interesting. All right. Well,
That's
we
kinda
do
cool,
have to
though.
pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
We're gonna find out what they saying for it's too late though. That's the only thing. He definitely gonna be the last dude on here.
You
It
gotta
might be
look at
one
them
more.
pop their balloons. That's crazy.
Might not though. Might be the last.
I do these two, man.
You're the best friends.
Not the twins. No, I'm kidding.
Arlette,
All right,
for
so
that.
Alicia, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was waiting to see a little bit more of your personality. I think you show your personality and your style, just the way you're dressed. I was just waiting to see just a little bit more charisma and see just kind of more of your vibe. I mean, I think your necklace is cool. I just wanted to know about that.
Thank you.
But yeah, just get to know you a little bit more. Just hear you out.
Okay. Now, why do we end up popping hers?
If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw the reunion episode or the follow-up episode with you. Am I wrong? Was that correct?
Yeah, there's a follow-up.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh,
I don't remember saying that.
we gonna match the best. Hearing y'all interaction, I don't know. I don't see, so yeah.
No, I think that's totally fine. I think with that particular person, we were
So follow up means she matched before. She was on here and she matched before. I don't remember her.
not compatible and had some interesting interactions prior.
Not so fun interactions, it sounds.
Not so fun for me
sure.
personally. Didn't enjoy it, but I think if you were to look at you and I, we're totally different people. So I think one small caricature of me and another person isn't totally a good way to personify me. But if that's what you're looking at and that's how you feel, that's okay. But I think I'm pretty awesome. So I'm like, damn, you missed out,
I
babe.
think you're cool too. I like your tattoos.
And then over here, why did you have your balloon unpopped? You seem very genuine and nice, and you just seem like artistic. I like the way, like your style. I think that you seem cool. Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. Why did we end up popping her balloon?
If I'm gonna be honest, it's the same answer for all 3 of them. I'm not into light skinned women. It's not my thing. I honestly want to say it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, yeah, I guess.
So we're not black.
No, y'all still black though. Y'all still black, but
you're not black enough.
Too light for you.
Y'all light black.
You said
that's one of your phrases.
No problems at all.
No, that's for shirts and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we have 3 ladies left. Ask them.
Like I got the black one. Light black.
Do not cook me in the comments, please. Like, just like.
Are you closer to?
Definitely talking about clothing.
Start here. Closer to mom or dad, and why?
I'm closer to both my parents. Maybe my mom. We just kind of like as I'm growing up, I just noticed that like we're kind of more alike. We just joke around. So yeah, I mean I love both my parents though. But yeah, my mom.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's go down there.
All right. Are you more closer to your mom or your dad, and why?
Probably my dad. Actually, definitely my dad. My dad's my best friend. Why? I don't know. He just gets me more. Like me and my mom are very similar.
Sorry, got one more movie reference. The American Girl. Get in with the girl, daddy. You ain't good with the girl. What's this, American Girl?
Coming to America.
Yeah. You get in good with the girl, daddy. You ain't good with the girl.
So we butt heads a lot. And he's like super understanding, super calm and patient. I can go to him with anything, and he'll.
That's not always true, by the way.
Nah.
Give me advice or let me vent.
Definitely
whatever I
with
need,
some
and
people though.
that's really like I just
cool
love
with their
that.
dad.
I'm a super daddy's girl, so.
All right. Over here, mom or dad, who are you closer to, and why?
It's my mom. I grew up with her mostly, so we're closer. But she's like my best friend, and our personalities, we love to laugh and joke around with each other a lot. So that's my girl. Yeah.
Where's this accent from? Where are you from?
Mississippi originally.
Mississippi. You still live in Mississippi? You still live
No,
in
I'm in Georgia now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
And now, I know you can walk normal. And now, who are you closer to, and why?
I always forget the question I ask. Who am I closest to? I'm closest to my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, that's the homie. My mom is the homie. And why am I closer to my mom? I mean, my mom was always around the most. She was around more. Like, I grew up with my mom and my stepdad, so my mom naturally is like my homie, and she was through everything, you know? And we got the same sense of humor, so.
Okay.
When I'm not being serious, she is as silly as I am. So,
oh.
Yeah, that's my lady.
All right. Well, it is time to pop one balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
So weird, Arlette.
Sorry. All right. So, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She's the least attractive out of the
You're
three.
funny, and I like everything you say. You look nice and everything. So I was somebody my type usually. Yeah.
For sure.
And why did we end up popping hers?
I'm not. She looks nice. I like the blue, I like the dress, like the shoes, like the tattoo on the foot and everything. I don't know. I just don't see it for us.
Okay.
That's all. But yeah, pretty lady, John.
Thank you. Okay, our two ladies left. Any
All right, bro. Bring it
questions
on, bro.
before we got-
Take it home, brother. Take it home.
Okay, we'll start here and then we'll head over there.
Are you a Christian?
Am I a Christian?
No.
I consider myself very spiritual, but I'm not sure if I'm attached to Christianity specifically.
Yeah, that Paul said it
But
all.
I'm God fearing. I wouldn't say it's through Christianity though.
Okay, that's just so. Do you go to church?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Like being a Christian is very important to me. I understand you're God fearing, but I feel like if you have it like back
That term just be floating around, but all right.
with like a religion, some
God fearing. It's just a term that just floats around. How you God fearing, but you're not a Christian? So what's your God? If that's the case.
Well, I was gonna say like, well, whatever. Let's teach
Yeah.
your own. I was gonna say, but yeah, like even I mean, you kind of want to get into it. Like, technically speaking, Jews, Christians, and Islamic people all worship the same God, but
They don't agree Jesus is God. They don't agree that the two are the same.
Well, Jesus is supposed to be. They view some will view God as like, or Jesus as God in human form, and kind of make that differentiation, and that's kind of where the disconnect is. But yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Bible.
No, that's what the Bible says, but I'm talking about specifically Muslims and Jews. Like, I understand where you're coming from.
Right. But we're just going, just for the sake of it, since I'm here.
I'm saying.
But we talked. We had that conversation before. Well, if for Jews to say that Jesus is God, they would have to say, okay, we killed God.
Well,
You know what I mean? They would have to say that.
Messianic Jews believe that Jesus is God.
Those, and that's at risk. Yeah. The Word was God. The Word was first. The Word present to God. God present to the Word. The Word was God and readiness for God from day one. Translation. In the beginning was a Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then we drop down to verse 14. I know you know it, but we're here. The Word became flesh and blood and moved into the neighborhood. We saw the glory with our own eyes. One of a kind glory, like Father, like Son, generous inside and out, true from start to finish. You know, and that's his word. That's what it says. He's the word, and the word was him.
Yeah, but not everybody believes in the Bible. Like, I'm just, especially between those three. But yeah, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, God, what I'm saying is you asked a question about who is God, right? And for some people that looks different than what God is for you.
So what I'm saying in this aspect, because he says he's spiritual, but he's not necessarily Christian. So I'm saying, and then he said I'm God fearing.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the God that you fear? That's the question. And then you presented something, a rebuttal. And what I'm saying is, when we talk about God fearing,
for Christians,
Jesus is God.
For Christians,
yes.
For Christians,
right? And Jesus said He's the only way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that. It just, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And we do have one lady left over here.
They going home
If you
or no?
have any questions for him?
I do. So how do you handle your negative emotions when you're feeling them?
How do I handle my negative emotions when I'm feeling down or something like that?
Fear, hurt, sadness, angry.
I just thought about one more. I got one more. I got one more. I have one more. Now I'd like to see what it says in the Message Bible. Let's check over here first. In the name of Jesus, every knee should bow of things in heaven and things on earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Jesus Christ is Lord to the glory of the Father. So the Message Bible says, we're going to leave that alone right there. That's cool, but we're going to leave that alone. We're going to just stick with 9 and 11. Because of that obedience, God lifted him high and honored him far beyond anyone or anything ever, so that all created beings in heaven and on earth, even those long ago, dead and buried, will bow and worship before this Jesus Christ and call out in praise that he is the master of all, to the glorious honor of God the Father. It's a decision that everybody has to make eventually. If not, it's going to become evident. That's what it says. They're going to find out.
Yes.
Either you decide now or you find out later. That's according to Scripture.
That's according to Scripture. That's if you believe in the Bible. Not everybody. This was something we also had a discussion about. Is like being respectful of other people's decisions. Like, but
yeah, and we concluded. Well, my conclusion then was they have the right to believe what they want to believe.
Yes, they have the right to believe what they want to believe,
and they have the right to be wrong. And what I'm saying is, if this is right, a big if, in my opinion. But if this is right, just keep it flat. If they're going to find out, that's all. Whether they believe it now or not, you know what I mean? They're going to find out.
But that wasn't. But yeah, I was just answering your question. That was all. But yeah.
Okay, we got a few more minutes to go. You want to rock it out?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
How do I handle them? I think I isolate myself and think about them, trying to understand what's happening.
Okay.
Like if I'm off my square.
That's me too. I shut down a little bit sometimes too. Just like, let me go chill and just rehash everything and whatnot. Be like Martin be doing, like to myself, by myself. But then, you know, not literally, but figuratively speaking. That's
hurt, sadness, angry.
So just so we get back to the question, how do you handle your negative emotions? Here we go.
And we do have one lady left over here. Let's see if you have any questions for him.
I do. So how do you handle your negative emotions when you're feeling them?
How do I handle my negative emotions when I'm feeling down or something like that?
Fear, hurt, sadness, angry.
That's a good question. How do I handle them? I think I isolate myself and think about them. I'm trying to understand what's happening.
Okay.
Like if I'm off my square, I'll probably tuck away and figure out what's going on. Or consult a friend or something. Like my mom, like, am I tweaking? Is something wrong with me? Or is it justified for me to feel this way, you know? Isolate. Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. About you?
I have to do something that brings me joy. So I really love nature. Every Sunday I like to go hiking, and it kind of helps me clear my mind on whatever, you know, was bothering me the previous week, or, you know, if I had a rough day. And just, you know, if I have a person, also, you know, talking to them and letting him be my safe space.
She seems like she kind of a peaceful person.
Cool.
For real.
Now
I
she's
see
someone that's your
ill
type?
content.
It's pretty like the dress. Just like the haircut.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, let me bring you on up
It's
here
been
with us.
mixed
Come
emotions
on
about
up.
her and
Let's
her
get
haircut.
up here.
She's nice.
All right. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Where you live again?
Georgia.
You live in Georgia.
Around that
Okay.
area.
Understood.
Chi-town.
I'm in Chicago now. About to move to New York.
Okay.
That's down the street.
Is long distance an issue for you?
Is it an issue for me? I think relative to the relationship, maybe, but I don't think anybody seeks long distance anything, you know.
Right.
But
I feel like so where I am now is not like permanent for me. It's not somewhere I feel like I'm gonna plant roots, so I'm open to other areas.
Bro,
too,
go on
it's
and cuff
not
her.
A deal breaker for me.
Bounce, rock, roll, skate.
Understood.
Let's get it.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
Real relationship, 2021. But I've dated. I had some situationships that taught me a lot too in between.
Okay.
So yeah.
Bro.
You said the last one was 2021. Okay.
He's making it as much harder as it's supposed to be.
What do you do again? I forget
What I let's say?
I'm a research coordinator in internal medicine, so I do research trials. And
Yeah,
then I'm also in grad school too.
If I was her,
Master's of
I'd
Public
pop.
Health
Because,
is what I'm
dude,
pursuing.
you was...
That sounds important and expensive. That's cool.
Public health, grad school for
Yeah.
public health.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then, is it going to be a yes
Huh?
for you for him?
Grad
It's a
school for
yes.
public health is pretty big.
Is it a yes for you for her?
This dude. Oh, man, you tripping, bro.
Hey, why is it a
He
no?
is tripping.
I like dark skinned women, y'all.
She dark.
That's my thing, if I'm being honest. And
Look at they all tripping.
damn near, yeah. I'm being honest.
So you said dark, like
Dark skin women.
Oh.
Chichi not. She looking like I'm crazy. I mean, I'm for real.
And you like Chi-Chi, though. He was all in her grill.
Would you consider what would you consider yourself?
I'm
The brown skin.
brown. Yeah, I'm brown. Yeah.
This dude's tripping, man. Anything else you want to say before we sign off? You want to hear the rest of this?
I was gonna say the medical community largely looks at weed as medicinal now, but it's pretty much it. Like for me, like yeah, that's pretty much it. Like,
all right, let's do a little homework on it. Seriously, and see.
you could go. You could go talk to doctors and nurses. That's what they'll tell you these days.
Yeah, but they get paid to say that.
No, they don't, because they're not making money from prescribing weed. The cannabis clubs are like but they're not getting paid to say. Nobody's getting paid to say that. They go with they literally take an oath called the Hippocratic Oath, and it's but yeah, they get some of the doctors are being paid to give you stuff like the benzos and stuff that'll kill you. But yeah, like in most medicine too, a lot of it starts out as poison almost. Like it's not necessarily
if you take a cake and if you just take the flour and just take the eggs and eat it, it ain't no good. But if you mix it all together, it turns into something good. So I understand that. Let me just be fair and frank. I'm speaking from my point of view. Well, we was out on the streets and we was just buying weed and smoking because that's what we wanted to do. That's how we liked it. That's how we felt. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is we outgrew it. A lot of me and my friends, we outgrew it. You know, some still smoking. That's their prerogative. But we did it. It wasn't no medicinal and everything else. However, the more trauma that you go through, the more you tend to smoke because it's how it becomes a coping mechanism. So I'm not disputing that that's what it is. What I'm saying is most people are doing it for recreational use, and they're using that as an excuse to smoke.
The conversation was specifically around medicinal and mental health. That's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying about recreational. That's different. But to invalidate the statement that you made invalidated the invalidated the medicinal use in favor for basically suggesting that it's actually recreation.
Well, let me make it clear. What I'm saying is most people want to be recreational, and they use that excuse because the doctors then made it available, and that's the reason why they're smoking. And then weed becomes legal, and if you don't watch out, it's going to be a trap because take California, for instance. It's legal unless you're smoking while you're driving in the vehicle. And in that case, there's a probable cause that gets searched and seized and everything else. Who wants to deal with all that?
You can't do any types of intoxicant while
You
behind the wheel of a vehicle.
shouldn't. You shouldn't. But the thing about it, the stench is going to be on you. So when hold on, yeah, huh?
Everything, dude. Yeah, you don't smoke. See,
Weed
that's the
stench
thing.
don't stay on you.
Yeah, nobody.
So
that's not. Slow down. That's not what I said.
Let me pause because you cut me off. You missed my point.
No, you're missing my point.
Go ahead and speak your piece.
Weed stench is not. Nobody. First of all, nobody said weed stench doesn't stay on you. Mm-hmm. Smoking is not the only way to get
medicinal.
Yes, smoking is not the only way to get. There are edibles. There's all types of delivery methods for that. There are bombs. There's tinctures and stuff like that. You could vaporize, which doesn't smell. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not now. Like I said, like I 100% agree. Nobody should be intoxicated off anything and behind heavy machinery or behind the wheel of a vehicle. Like, that's dangerous for everybody involved. And I actually know of somebody who was driving, or basically like their brother was driving like high and crashed, and they also weren't wearing a seatbelt. They went through the windshield of a car and hit a rock basically, and now they're paraplegic. But like, so yeah, I don't agree with like behind the wheel, but for medicinal is that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
you're defending the medicinal standpoint. My point is, most people smoke because they want to, and then using what you're saying with those people that use that excuse of medicinal. What I'm saying is, when they are out kicking it with their 4 friends and they're smoking for medicinal purposes, and then they get behind the vehicle of a vehicle, and now they have that stench on them and they get pulled over, then they say the police is wrong and everything else, when the fact is, you're basically driving under intoxication. And what I'm doing is warning people that can happen. That's all I'm saying. When I caught my first case, is because we had weed smoke in the car. That's a probable cause for your car to be searched. And all I'm saying is I'm trying to keep people from being in that situation.
When did you catch your first case?
At the age of 18.
In the 90s?
Because weed smoke was in the car. If it was yesterday, because weed smoke was in the car, they searched the vehicle and they found other stuff that shouldn't have been there. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to warn people from being in that situation, because I, for one, have license, insurance, registration. I'm legal. Ain't did nothing wrong. Ain't so much as jaywalks since 1998. However, I do not like getting pulled over and having conversations with policemen. Period. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And if it just so happens that I did that, and I've been smoking weed and smokers in the car, I don't want my car searched. That's all I'm trying to say. So, to each their own. If you want to smoke because you medicinal purposes, by all means, go do your thing. I'm retired from it, happily retired from smoking. I'm cool on it. And that's my prerogative. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. This dude right here making faces behind my back. Didn't know the camera was on, but it's all good.
I'm looking into the camera.
It's all good. But
like
you have a lot of people that are sick at the same time. Like I said, you know what I mean? And they hit puff, puff, pass, Cat, Snoop, and all of them, they puff, puff, pass.
Yeah,
this lady on this episode was not looking for it. She might be sick and need me for medicinal purposes, and she has no intentions on getting well. That's what she said, and I'm just using that context.
She literally talked about it in the context of mental health.
And she literally said she wasn't going to stop smoking.
Exactly, because
for love,
a mental health condition doesn't go away. That's lifelong. So, yeah. All right.
Jesus is the answer. Take care. As always, God bless.
Don't worry, bud.